Hey chat, how's it going? It's Saturday once more, which means it is time for even more GBG community creations, and we have a fantastic batch of games to play today. I hope you've been enjoying this countdown. I hope you got your vote in. It's looking like little old Mousy is going to be eating a pretty hefty amount of cheese in this last 30 seconds. So could it be the 41 to 60 gang are correct? Or is it going to spill over into the 61 plus? Let's see. Who's that just subscribed? Thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you'll enjoy today's stream. 14 seconds left. Let's see how we do. Oh, actually, no, 3 seconds left. I was looking at the wrong feed. It's 59! Oh! Also, Mousy exploded. I wasn't expecting that. Pause the clock. It was 60, right on the edge of the 41 to 60 camp. Let's close the poll for now. This countdown game was created for us by none other than Red. Hang on, I've got a slightly different setup today. Let me make sure I get the description here. So, before we start the stream properly, let me just say a big thank you to Red for submitting Mousy's cheesy countdown. Red says, I saw the Luigi's Mansion countdown that Kirby Super made and decided to make this. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a timer on screen. Hope you enjoy. Red, thank you very much, and no worries about the timer. I can provide a timer. It was very nice to see Mousy getting a delicious meal there. We do some hellos. I had a problem with Discord. You may have noticed I was like a minute late. There was an update for Discord, and it seems to have gone badly wrong. So I'm having to look at the stream codes on my phone today. So bear with me if.
Thank you.
Hey!
Etold sent a $2 super chat. Happy B-Day to me grin.
Etold! Happy birthday to you. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Are you celebrating it anyhow? Do you have a meal? Do you have some presents? Either way, great to have you with us. And much appreciated. Also, Red, thank you very much for the super chat before the stream had even started. Can we get a couple of cool gamers for these couple of cool gamers? Also, I believe John David re-upped their Video Dojo channel member status. So thank you very much, JD, if you're still here. I do some hellos. Who's here? I see Disco. Hey, Disco. Gumby. Sounds like Gumby's been working on some big video projects the last 24 hours. Hey, Meowsy. Hey, Chalupa. I hope your lunch is going well. Curbs Workshop. Good to see you. Bori. Hey, Bori. I hope you're feeling well, or better, at least. Movies XP. Voxy. Good to see you. Mr. O. Squally. Someone. Movies. RGC. Mercury. Hello. DRN. I believe DRN has submitted their first game to the stream today. Well, not their first game, but the first game that's been on stream. Bot. Hello. JD. Oh, yeah, JD's here. Hey, Arch. I hope you're well. Good to see you. The Game Changer. HMT Comp. And Red again. Hello. Alright. Shall we get started? We have lots of games today. And I think it's going to be a real treat of a stream. We find the top code here. And it is sent in by Dejected Bee. Another 2-part stream? No, I think we'll be good. I think I was strict enough this time around that we should manage to get these done in a reasonable amount of time. The first game we have is from Dejected Bee, as I mentioned. Dejected says you decided to go through the red door, obviously, and you've been transported to one of its maze locations. You've noticed a lot of articles around. Thinking of a plan, you need to gather all the articles in order to reach its home location. Below is how the thing works, and it's in spoiler text, and it says, look whenever you want. So we won't look at that until we've had at least one crack at Infinite Chapter 2. The controls for this one are left stick to move, right stick for the camera movement. Difficulty is easy to medium, and the status is...
Thank you.
The status is...
Etold sent a $2 super chat. There is a Sonic invasion on this stream.
Sonic Invasion? I thought it was Sonic and Knuckles, not Sonic Invasion. Thank you, Etold, for your $2 super chat. Your second one of the stream. I very much appreciate it.
Hey, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. Thanks, Etold.
Oh, that's tough to say in a Sonic voice. Where did I get to on this description? PJ says it's pronounced Etheled. Well, I was saying Etheled originally, but the text-to-speech lady says Etold, so I copied it. Much like it says Mr. Observador. Kirby says that might be your best Sonic voice yet. Don't get me too excited, Kirby, because it's all I'll be doing if you start saying that. Okay, so yes, I remember where I got to. Status of the series is half complete, but this version of the game, the Chapter 2 we're playing right here, is finished. So, let us play Infinite Chapter 2. You may remember a couple of weeks ago, we played through Chapter 1, and we are moving forward with the red door path of the story here. Also, if this is your very first time watching one of these streams, first of all, welcome to the stream. And secondly, if you'd like to submit your game for an upcoming community stream, you can do so through our Discord, which is linked in the description below. Alright, this is a great start already. We have the camcorder overlay, and we've got some familiar faces slapped on the wall here. I say familiar faces, but I don't know who that is. We've got a texture node on. We've got Chunky, I believe, there. It's a little bit blown out. Yep, that's definitely Chunky. Mustard. But not the mustard we know and love. Disco! Wii Sports Matt. Hey Dallas, sorry, did I say hi already? Did you just arrive? Also, hey Hoodie Animations 13, welcome to the stream. We got Ori Bloop. We got Jer, looking very concerned. Who's this? Who's this amongst the... Oh, it's Mr. O! Glowing Mr. O. Ratty invaded Arch's dream last night. How did that go? We got Dave Node on up here, looking very calm, actually, for saying they're on a missing poster. Voxy! And Curb. One of the many Curbs. Is it Explosion Curb? Not sure. Ooh, I like these environmental details. What's happening over here? Got news articles, very nicely rendered over here. And oh! I accidentally found one of the articles. I was just trying to admire it. Okay, so as you can probably tell, this will probably be a little bit spooky. So if you're not a fan of spooky games, you can always come back in a couple of minutes. I've got 6 more articles to find. Let's follow the sticking to the left wall principle here. Got a very dark maze to navigate through. Oh, if I get hungry, at least there are a pretty hefty stock of carrots down here. Okay, keeping to the left. It always genuinely does terrify me when it's so dark and the room is so big that you can't illuminate the other wall. You see like this? Ooh, found one. Okay, let's collect it. And this is a dead end, which is good. Don't like the fact there's a light source over there. So we're going to keep left. 5 more articles to go. Foxy says, I like the headline that just says, huh? Yeah, that was what I was going to point out before I accidentally... What's that? Fine. Before I accidentally collected it. I love that the journalists were just so puzzled by whatever the story is about that they just wrote, huh? In all caps.
Thank you.
Oh, that jump scared me.
$2 super chat. I am gonna be happy if I am in a game, sadly not disappointed.
Oh, Etled. Thank you very much for another $2 super chat on a roll today. I very, very much appreciate it. I'm going to be happy if I'm in a game. Sadly not. Well, Etheled, let's see. I mean, you're already in the Me Maker, right? Is that where you reside? But we'll maybe see in this stream whether you appear. 3 articles down. RGC says, so what's with the camera overlay? I think it's more of a kind of... Well, what was that? Oh, it's a wall. More of a narrative kind of framing. Okay, my Joy-Con are rumbling. I'm gonna run. I can hear it. My heart's beating. Okay. We're gonna change course a little bit here. Okay, my heart's not beating anymore, which is concerning in its own right. Oh no. This Gritty Arnaldo reboot is terrifying. Where is he? I'm very lost now. Am I just circling around like a central wall? I think I am. This looks like the same shape. Okay, I'm gonna have to just push forward. Okay, I seem to have gotten some distance between me and the terrifying beast. What is happening? I feel like the geometry is getting impossible here. We're in some kind of MC Escher-esque maze. Okay, I feel like I recognize... I feel like I recognize this bit. Chalupa says, phew, glad to hear your heart isn't beating anymore. Had me worried for a second. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think I'm back to where I was before the first terrifying appearance. I think we need to go left around here. Oh, but my heart's beating again. The wall, stick to the wall, stick to the wall. That's a different crate. Okay, that's good. Oh. Oh no! If he's coming this way, I'm so... Oh. Yes! Okay. Okay, good, 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 good. The beast is around, is lurking in the darkness. But I don't think it's super, super close. Dallas says, just press the win button. Is that what? Plus on the right Joy-Con? Yes, another one! 5. Etheled says the Dom rooms. Uh-oh. I don't want to go there. No! I had to do a little backwards jig to squeeze myself out of that disaster. Foxy says, yes! 6 of 7! Foxy says, if it's the Dom rooms, then the crates are full of loopy games. Now it's starting to sound like heaven, quite frankly. What is this? They're the same ones, right? Foxy says, so has anyone made or is making a pick-pack horror game yet? 5 Nights at Namco's? Yes, please. What is this? Is this the starting area? Oh, it's the starting area! Okay. Let's try going out of this way and hugging the right wall this time. My heart's beating, but very gently, so I think the string beast is not too close by. Yes! Okay. So where do we go? Back to the start room? Oh, the music is actually genuinely terrifying now. Wait. What's happening? My eyes are closing. Through the door? Whew. My goodness, that genuinely made me sweat. That was, like, truly anxiety-inducing. Whoa. Alright, we made it through. Dejected B, thank you very much for sending in Chapter 2. That was spooky! Like I say, that genuinely made my palms a little sweaty. Not says, your heart beating is such a good mechanic, I love it. Yeah, agreed. I don't know what was going on at the end there. I would love to know from Dejected what the kind of closing down was. Was it that I had... Was I wearing a helmet? Was it my eyes closing? Shall we look at the spoiler text? Hey Left Ari, welcome to the stream. And IGS Gaming, hello. The spoiler text says, in this one, the thing is learning. It will not play sounds to indicate where it is and will silently stalk you. Watch out for your heartbeats and the controller vibration that will indicate it's close. Really, really good. Curb says, Dom, you didn't bad day. I think that is pretty cool gamer. Hey Whooper, welcome to the stream. Alright, let's move on to our next one. Dejected, thank you very much for sending in Chapter 2 of Infinite. Now it's time for something a little different. Oh, wow, that's a really cool mechanic. So Dejected in chat just said, you had limited time to escape before you would have had very little vision. Wow, I must have been so focused in on finding the articles that I didn't realize that it was closing. It just seemed, yeah, it seemed very sudden as I made my way to the end. I guess because I was in lighter environment. That's really, really cool. Yes, so, as I was saying, we're going to change things up a little bit from that last game. Something, hopefully, a little more calming. Scrubs has been on a roll recently with some incredible creations. We played Scrubs' puzzle game last week, and it was super original and very, very fun and very challenging. Now, we're going to be playing a little bit of Sudoku, or as I like to call it, Numcross rather than Picross. Okay, maybe I should work on the branding there. The description for this one, written by Scrubs, says, a fully functional version of Sudoku in GBG. There are over 10 million puzzles that this can generate, so you'll never have the same game twice. You may want to Google how to play Sudoku before stream starts, Dom, and good luck. So I have played Sudoku before. It's not as complex as it may initially seem. I did remind myself of the overall rules just to make sure that I could stand a fighting chance at completing this. The controls are explained in game, the difficulty is medium, and the status is complete. Scrubs, this seems super cool. Not only have you created a Sudoku puzzle in GBG, but one with apparently 10 million possible combinations, which is very, very cool. We can just keep playing the same game over and over, rather than having to download different codes, for example. Let's play Sudoku. I will explain the rules as we go along DRN. As I mentioned, pretty straightforward, so you'll pick it up pretty quick, and I'm sure by the end, chat will be helping me. Not says 10 million? I don't have enough fingers to count that high. Okay, so move the cursor with the D-pad, L and R to select number, A to place, and B to remove. Right, so every column, columns being top to bottom, and every row, rows being left to right, needs to have 1 through to 9 in each of these slots. But you also need all 9 numbers in this 3x3 grid here, these kind of subdivided grids. So that's the challenge, to put in all of the digits where they need to be. So we've got a countdown on the right, and I think that's our number selection on the right below the counter as well, it seems to be. So let's start with this row here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, no 4, no 5, 6, no 7, 8, and 9. So we need, what did I say, 4, 5, and 7 somewhere here. So this can't be 4 or 5, so it must be 7. This can't be, well, it could be either so far, and so could this. So we found our 7, presumably. Yes, that highlight as you go through your numbers is amazing. So let's see what else we can deduce here. So I know kind of some strats on Picross of where you should really begin. Those lines that are most complete, or ones that are going to be 15 or 0. Whereas with Picross, I don't know those kind of strats for the best places to begin. So I'm going to just kind of freestyle this a little bit. John David, with a suggestion, says column 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, row 1, 9. Okay. Column 9, row 1, 9. But it can't be, right? Because we have 9 down here. Ori says the UI is incredible. Yes, I should say, if I'm not mistaken, these are Voxy's UI elements, button elements that Scrubs imported in here. A really fantastic resource if you haven't checked it out for getting super clean in-game button prompts. Okay. Let me see. So there is a little bit of trial and error in Sudoku, or at least the way that I've played it before. And there's kind of a practice of jotting down small example numbers. But we can't really do that here, but we can remove things without penalty. So we might have to kind of work in that fashion. So let's see. Let's say if the 5 was here, and the 4 was here, would this break anything? We won't know for a little while. I believe. So if we're looking for 1 on this column, couldn't be here. Could possibly be here. Here or here. So let's just put the 1 in here for now. Voxy says, I can now claim some tiny bit of credit in creations from people who are infinitely more capable than I am, aka everyone. Absolutely not the way you should be thinking about that. You made an amazing resource that is available for everybody, and you should be very proud of that in its own right. So, quite a few digits on row 2. I've seen JD has put some suggestions in. Let's give these a go then. So, JD says 5 here. 1, 3, 2. 4, 6, 9. Interesting. I don't know how JD reached that with such confidence. Ah, okay. It can't be 9 at the end, right? So, in that case, the 9 could be here. And the 2 could be here. Ah, we're getting a incorrect there. So is the 2 here, the 9 here, and the 5 here? Right, because we've also got to pay attention to this, right? Yes. I mentioned the rule of each of these kind of subfields being important and then didn't pay attention. So, what else is going on here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 could go in any of these 4 currently. 6 also could. 7 could not go here. So 7 must be in one of these two. Let's put it up here for now. 8's already here. 9 could be in either of these. So let's put 9 up here for now. And what else do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 6. So yeah, again, let's just put them in. There's only one correct solution. So we will know pretty quick if we've got this wrong. Got another one here with a few digits in it. So let's see. This could be 1 so far. Couldn't be 2. Could be 4. Because 4 couldn't go in this one. 7 can't go there, so 7's got to go here for now. What are we missing? 2. Okay. RJ says, this is going to take a while. Absolutely. 7 minutes and counting. Oh, Disco, we've only just started and you've already, I'm pretty confident, secured the Bad Pun of the Stream award. Disco says, what do you call fake Sudoku? A Sudoku. Works better in text. Very, very good. Let's try this block up here next. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so see, we've made ourselves a little bit of a problem here. We can't put our 7 in either of the remaining slots because we have 7s in both these columns. Let's move on to 8 for now. So 8 could go here or here. Let's put it here for the moment. And 9. Oh, no, we're going to have to put our 9 here. And our 8 here for now. What else are we missing? We're missing 7 from this, but our 7 can't go here or here. So we're going to have to move our 7 here. And oh, we can't put it there. Or there. So that 7 is probably here. And then our 7 can go up here. It cannot because it's already taken. And the 8's already taken. So 7 here. 8 here. Nope, already gone. Ooh. Maybe we go 8 here. And then 5 can go here. And then 9 can't go there. So the 5 goes here. 9 goes here. Nope, still cannot. 7 in that column only could be in the R8 C9. The 7 could only go there. Interesting. Thank you, Bori. Hey, some random gaming channel. The ambience of the sea waves and the birds. Doing a lot to soothe my nerves here, but still a lot of empty spaces. We're gonna need even more birds and soothing waves. Hey Kaden, welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing 7 and 9. So if we go 9, we can't go 9 here. Can go 9 here currently. 1 here. Can't go 7 there. So let's go 8 here. We already have 1. Eight here. That's where it was, right? 5 here. 7's already there, but I put that 7 in, so maybe that 7's wrong. And we already have the 7 here. Okay, let me see what chat's saying. Let's have a look at this 3x3 for a second. So what are we missing? We're only missing 7, right? So let's put that 7 back in for a minute. And let's see if we can fill up the rest of this row here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have a 5. There's a 5 in that one already. So let's maybe make this the 5. This the 5. Move this out of here. And then go 1 here because there's a confirmed 1 in the first column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe. We'll just have to keep going. Change the 8 for 7 on the 3rd square. Sure thing, Bori. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll see how that fares. Let's go on to the next row here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing the 5. We've got the 5 up here, so let's move the 5 down here. And continue down to the next one. We've got a 3 we need to put somewhere, and we've got a 8 we need to put somewhere. Let's look at the 8. The 8 can only go here. Why not? Why will it not let me put an 8 here? We don't have an 8 here, do we? Interesting. On the middle, says Mr. O. What's that referring to? There's an 8 there. Hey Billy, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's move down to this one for a second. Disco says, quickly Dom, the birds are coming and the wind is picking up. Oh no. Alfred Hitchcock presents Sudoku. Alright, let's put the 5 here. Oh, we've already got 5 down there. And we've already got 7 up there because of my setup. It's only the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's only the 7 that we're missing, isn't it? So that has to be 7 there if my current configuration in the others is correct. There's a big if. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have a 4 in here yet, so let's put the 4 there. We don't have a 6 here yet. And we don't have a 9 here yet. That might be an okay one. Oh, thank you, Mr. O. We already have a 8 in the middle of this 3x3. I see, that makes total sense. DRN just ate a coffee candy, a Copico. I love those Copico candies. They're very delicious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've already got a 5 on this row. And it's the one that we're missing from here. Yeah, let's come back to that in a minute. What else is happening up here? Is this eased up at all? 7 and 8 are still needed, so... I think that 7's got to be here. And that 9's got to be here. And then the 8's got to be here. 8. Ah, we already got the 8 there, haven't we? So it can't be. What do blue versus black numbers mean? Blue ones are ones that I've placed, and black ones are the kind of confirmed numbers that we started off with. Okay, so 8 can't go here, because it's one of the confirmed ones up here. Which means that our 8 can only go there, I think. Or it could also be... It could also be here. Which means our 5 can't be here. I feel like I've kind of done this shuffle already, though. That row is good. But then we need a 1 here, which is no good there. Man, you do need a very big brain for Sudoku. Seven? No, we have a 7. Okay. Let's tackle somewhere else. I think, in a way, there is a little bit of a method to just kind of going through and placing to begin with, and then reverse engineering from there. Let's just get an easy filling in on this row. Sorry, this row at the bottom. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. So we can't put anything there given our current set. What don't we have? 5. Ah, but we already have the 5 here. Man, tough! Hey, Mustard! Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I hope your big date time tonight goes well. Foxy says pick Ross for people who can't draw. Boris says, I think the problem is that the top left is 6-5, not 6-1. Okay, let's give that a try. 6-5, 6-1. The responsiveness and the kind of quality of life stuff of having the blue and the black numbers, having the highlighted ones when you're on that number, really amazing. I don't think Scrubs is here, but Scrubs, if you're watching later, really top notch. So if we say that this top row is now correct, what is this going to allow us on this next row? So we still need a 5 and we still need a 7 in this last block of 9. So let's say um, 5 here and 7 here. Then 1 can go here. That's good. That feels like the first 3 9s up here. Bet there's a better term for what each of these kind of blocks of cells are in Sudoku, but I'm not familiar with the lingo. Let's maybe try down here, and we'll get these bottom 2 ones done as well. Dejected says, for a tip, I count the numbers in the columns or rows in order. It helps you know which numbers need to go in a tile. In order? Starting from 1, you mean? And working up from there? I could see that being very beneficial. Hey, Namida. Okay, let's give this a go. So let's start with 1. 1 can't go here. It could be here, or could be here. So let's say we're going to go here for now. Let's move up to 2. 2 could be here, 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 or here. Sorry, not that one. So let's say here for now. Oh wait, but we've already got the 2 in here, right? So it's got to be this one, currently, with the current setup. 3's already done. 4, we don't have a 4 in this set of 9 or this set of 9. It could only be that spot or that spot. So for now, let's do it here. 6 can only go here currently. 7 we have. 8 could only go here currently. And 9 could go here. No, wait, we've got a 9 already in this block. So let's remove that 9 and put it here. See if this helps us at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have a 4 here yet, so let's put it up here because it's the only slot in this one. Possibility. But we have a 4 here. Ooh, okay. What else don't we have? We don't have a 5. But we have a 5 there. Chalupa says, me sitting here not understanding a single bit, but enjoying watching Dom anyways. Thank you, Chalupa. Let me tell you a secret. I'm not understanding a single bit either. Boris says, the problem is that usually putting guesses is not a good idea, but working from sure numbers. I suppose, in that sense, very much like Picross, once you start guessing, you're in for trouble. I feel like I don't have the basic skills necessary to be sure about anything. I suppose I should be working from the black ones and really paying close attention to those. 1, 2, we've got no 3. 3 could go here, right? And then 9 is the only remaining one, which is already locked in, which means that one of these is incorrect. So let's say 4 lives here, and the 9 can't go there. Already got the 9 there, right? So if we move the 9 here now, and then put the 9 here, and then 4 could go here. No, it couldn't. Ah! Okay. Number highlighting is such a great feature. Agreed, Disco. It's so quick to just quickly glance with that highlight. It's so, so good. 4 could go there. So where could the 8 go? The 8 can't go in either of these spots. It could go here. No, it couldn't. So the... The 8 can't go either here or here because we've got confirmed ones. Try change the 5, 6 on row 3 to 6, 5. Alright, let me give that a try. Bori, thank you. 6, 5. Whoops. 6. Ah. Okay, so I'm going to remove that. 6, 5. A hint feature would be very appreciated for Sudoku noobs like myself. Okay, so working from this instead, our 5 would go here, and our 6 would go here. Hey, no, it wouldn't. Six could go... Ah, no, it couldn't. It does prevent you from placing numbers where there are already ones in that row or column. Can we do a column here? Do we have enough? Yeah, we could do a column, right? So we've got the 2, we haven't got a 3 here, so let's put the 3 here. 4, 5, we don't have a 6 yet, so let's put the 6. 6 can only go in the center on this one. But then our 4s, we're scuppered with 4s. Unless we remove this one. And move the 2 down here. And then put the 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that could work. No, it couldn't because there's already a locked-in 8 up here. Chalupa says unrelated. I would say semi-related. But Dom, I gotta thank you for getting me into Picross. Such a good series of games. Picross is such a fun puzzle. I especially like the Nintendo ones, but there are some amazing Picross games being put out on the Switch and the 3DS, or previously on the 3DS. I know that we've got some fans of the Sega Picross, is it Picross S? Games as well in the chat. So we just need an 8 here, but we can't put the 8 there because there's a locked-in 8. Can't put the 6 there, can't put the 6 there. Can't put the 6 there. Could put the 6 here if we change this. One. No. Ah. One. So what's... It's only a 9 that's missing here, but it can't go here because we've got a locked-in 9 on the bottom row. I really want to crack this. 289541 says Bari. Let's pull the 9 out of there. 581. Okay, that's currently working. So shall we have a look at these columns instead then? So 1, 2, 3, we've already got 4, we've already got 5 we don't have yet. So it can't be there. And it probably can't be there. So let's try 5 right now. And 7. Maybe that's a column? RGC, thank you very much for 8 months as Video Dojo Plus channel member. I really, really appreciate your support. That is very cool gamer of you. Incredible stuff. Finishing the last 3 rows should be easy. Yeah, okay, let's tackle these next. So we don't have a 1. So it's got to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got to be there. 9. We need a 2 somewhere. Can currently go in either of these spots, right? So what's the other one? The other one we need is a 8. Which can also go anywhere. Let's just go 2, 8 for now, and we'll correct it as we go along. Rows, not columns. Oh, right, I see. Well, maybe those will come back to in a second then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have a 7 here, so let's put the 7 in. And we don't have a 1 here. But we cannot put it in because of that currently, so let's remove it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a 9. Alright, this is starting to fill. I think we're going to get ourselves into a real pickle, though, if I'm not careful. Three can go there. What are we missing? 9. We don't have a 9 currently, so 9 could go here. the one thing was correct. Well, the one up here, the row is 4, 6, 1. I see. Okay. Nice. Alright, so there's only 5 slots left, but I feel like we're gonna have a real challenge here. 1, 2, 3. We don't have a 4. 4 can only go in the middle currently. 5 could only go here currently. 6 can only go here. Nope. Okay, so we've got our first predicament here. So let's skip over the 6 for a moment. 7 can only go here. Up again. And what about our 8? We could put an 8 here. Okay, so our 7 and our 6. Let's just give it up for day 30. Middle square, 4, 2, 5. Here? That's what you're referring to? 3 square. Foxy says, whatever you do, you can't do worse than 99 minutes and 59 seconds. Change the 7 and the 5. Okay, so that means now could we put the 7 up here? And the 6 here, and the 5 here. If it, have we done it? No way! Ugh. Okay, that kind of gives me confidence that if you take your time and you have a Bori there, any Sudoku is possible. Oh, I was not expecting those final few pieces to come into place so easily. Incredible. Only took me more than half an hour. Bori the MVP, definitely. Thank you to everybody that helped with that. Scrubs, what an incredible rendition of Sudoku in GBG. Apologies for the poor performance. Someone says Bori is Sudoku. I like it. Yeah, amazing feature set here that would make this a very enjoyable way to play Sudoku for any real Sudoku heads out there, I'm sure. Let's take a look at the code so you can try this out at home if you're a fan of Sudoku. Beautiful thumbnail as always from Scrubs as well. It is time now for something a little different once more. I like the variety in the stream so far, excuse me. We got something from Joe. Mr. O says, Dom, Picross takes almost the same time. Oh yeah, I used to take 40 minutes on some of those, as you'll remember. I think it's more scary because it's numbers. I mean, Picross is absolutely about maths and numbers as well, but there's something so in your face about the numbers in Sudoku. Disco says, good job, Dom, but can you beat Sudoku? Oh, I don't think my power level is high enough to beat Sudoku right now. Let's go check on Gio's creation, which I'm sure you will have seen on YouTube already if you haven't tried it. Joe has been working on this for a while. It looks incredible. I've yet to try it out myself. It's called 3D Model Showcase. Look at that beautiful thumb with the beautiful pixel art renditions of those characters. Let's read Joe's description. A template with 8 3D models of popular game characters. Left stick to move, B to jump. Difficulty none, status complete. So, rather than being a game itself... Oh, hey Joe, welcome to the stream. Joe is in chat at the moment. Rather than being a game in its own right, Gio has made a template or showcase of these models for everybody to check out. I have had the pleasure of looking at the video for this already, and Joe's video about the process of creating these, which I'd recommend checking out if you haven't already. Look at this lineup. Enter the programming screen to choose a character to control. So currently, we are in free cam mode. So let's take a look at the lineup. We've got Billy Hatcher from the game Billy Hatcher. We've got Master Chief from the Halo series. We've got Digimon from the Digimon series. We've got the Slime from Puyo Puyo. We have the Gianna Father from the Gianna Sisters series. We got Doom Guy. We have Bomberman and Sussy Among Us. No, of course, we have the Prince from Katamari, Samus from Metroid, Pikachu from Pokémon Monster, Kirby from the Kirby series, Mario, Steve from Minecraft, Pac-Man, and the Bean from Fall Guys. Alright, let's take a look at each of these characters. Attach a character's teleport node onto the person node on to play as them. Okay, we're gonna have to make a copy. Mr. Bean from Among Us. Alright, let's connect up the teleport to the person. I want to play as the Prince. The Prince was the one I was most excited about out of all of these. I love how Joe managed to really successfully create the sense that the Prince is really rolling the ball here. Oh, it says Namco Museum Volume 6. Really feels like it. Look at that. Beautiful, simple animation on the Prince. But really, really nice. I love the touch of having the little antenna bobble as we move. Mr. Atkinson from Among Us, says Barry. Yes! Chalupa, that's a really good point. What is spinning around up there? Chalupa says, not only is this a beautiful character pack, but a beautifully designed environment too. Yeah, super simple, but really nicely directed. Oh yes, I should be trying out jumping around. Can I avoid the obstacle here? Oh, we've even got a little platforming challenge to get to the flag at the top. Does this mean I'm going to play Katamari Damacy soon? I played a little bit on that demos with Dom that we did, right? Of Reroll. It holds up. It's very, very fun. I love everything about, especially that first Katamari. I'm a sucker for those cutscenes and the story of the family in that one. Hey! Made it up to the beautifully waving flag as well. So nice. Alright. Let's try out Samus. Samus has such a complex animation system. I love the texture work on this as well. So clean. Really accurately represents the Varia suit, is that what it's called? Just looks so, so good. Boxy says, you haven't answered the question, Dom. I'm trying to do better at not making promises on stream. Look at this! Boom, 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 boom. Oh, Joe, this is incredible. We can just jump directly up as well without the tuck and roll. I think this may be the smoothest run animation I've seen in GBG. Oof. Look at this. Hang on, I do want to try and wall jump with Samus. There we go. Gotta get out before the station explodes. Hey, Toma. Incredible stuff. Alright, let's try the next one. Man, I can't get over how good these are. They looked so good in the video, but they play really nicely as well. So I remember in Gio's video, they mentioned that the Pikachu here was to show a example of a four-legged playable character. I think it's been done beautifully. Pikachu looking very round, as they should. Station pink and blue, says Arch. Yes. Samus has to escape. Again, very nice, minimal texture work on Pikachu, but really clean. I love the slight outline on the tail as well. Pika. Should we try out Kirby? So this is a little different to Gio's 3D Kirby games. Or the design, the character design here for Kirby is a little different. I love the way Kirby waggles his little arms as he walks. Look at that. And we've got the half circle, the textured half circle feet. Works so nicely. Look at that little bobble on the head. Geo textures are my aesthetic, says Chalupa. Yeah, they're so good. Look at this little lineup we can get. I want to be able to taunt. Someone says, Dom, what was that? It was a sound effect I recorded from Kirby in the Forgotten Land and played into my microphone. It was the MP3 that I ripped from the game. Alright, let's try the next one, which is Mario. Hello! This is very similar to Joe's Mario 64 Castle Grounds Mario. I think the texture is a little different, right? I can't quite tell whether the texture's been redrawn. Let's see if the movement is a little different. I think this is the same configuration as before. Someone says, it's a one of me, Mario! I'm very excited to play Steve. I love the way that the texture's been dithered on Steve as well. Look at that. Looks so clean. Steve got a very upright jump, very in keeping with the character. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, this is a real classic Steve. This is about the most complicated animation I've been able to do, says Disco. I think referring to Steve's. You know, for certain characters, it's perfect. Steve always keeps proper posture. Also, Disco, I think having a resource like this to study how Geo does these animations in a kind of streamlined manner, you know, because there's not the rest of the game here, complicate things, will be a really good learning resource as well. This Steve rocks. What a great Steve. Finally, oh no, sorry. Second to last we have Pac-Man. pack is back! And this time, in 3D. Is that picking up on mic at all? It's a little too fast for Pac-Man. Someone says, when's the Mappy model? I would lose it. I love Pac-Man's little tucked up jump. And the tongue, which I think is like a half-textured sphere in the middle. So that means that Pac-Man's head, or body I guess, is 2 circles with only the... with only half textured? I think that must be how it's done. I remember Joe does mention it, but I forget exactly how that was done. Cocky Bird says, awesome work. Agreed. Yeah, Joe are really knocking it out of the park with this. Last, but certainly not least. I was so impressed by this run animation. Really captured the appearance of the Fall Guys fella in the way that they run, those kind of high up arms, tucked in elbows. And to have the arms... Oh no, Fall Guy! Living up to his name! Fall Guy? Fall Guy? More like Fell Guy. Amazing. Oh, Joe, keep up the amazing work. Knocking it out of the park again. They're all fantastic. I have such a soft spot for the prince, so it's so great to see the prince in GBG. I can't get over Samus. But I think low-key my favorite might be the Fall Guy. Just because I can see how much attention was paid to the placement of the arms and the kind of shifting between the idle state and the run, and then the positions of the arms on the jump. It's really incredible. Deceptively simple little design that has been beautifully represented here. Fall Guy's model would make any obstacle course feel so much funnier, says Disco. I can see it already. Can I get launched? Actually, it's kind of hard to get launched. Because I think if you jump, you start teleporting upwards. Let me see if I can time it right. Oh, it feels so satisfying to land on that. Alright, let us move on. There's the code for Gio's 3D model showcase. Truly, some top tier 3D model work there. And animation work. Gio says, I'm currently working on recreating Slime Climb with the Fall Guy model. Ah, Gio, I can't wait. Dejected says, I added all the connections together, it's chaos. I've got to try it. Let's see how many of them I can get up to the flag. Oh wait, you can only have so many. Name a more ambitious crossover. Prince Pika Sam Guy Us. Alright, I'm gonna have to throw them all off the edge. Look at Samus spinning. Making herself known here. Bye. There we go. There's the code once more for GeoO's 3D model showcase. Next up, hang on, let me get my phone ready, is a creation by Bot. Sword Slappers rough demo. Oh, hey Bot, yeah, no worries, let me download the most recent one. The Bot's just informed me that there was a change since this version. Hey Maiden, welcome to the stream. 2.3, I'm guessing that's the one. Yeah, so I think I mentioned at the top of the stream, but Discord was like, hey, I have an update. Moments before I went live, and then the update just got completely stuck. I'm reading the codes off my phone today, but it seems to be working okay, honestly. Kind of a nice way to do it. Let's read the description here for Sword Slappers from Bot. The description says, Slapper does not remember entering the hedge maze, but he knows that it's an incomplete demo. Left stick to move, right stick to control the camera, and A to use jetpack. Difficulty easy and status is incomplete. So this is a demo of Sword Slappers. It looks like we're heading into a maze. And we've got a jetpack, which is always good. Who's this? Oh, this character rocks! Jetpack... Jetpack Knight! Okay, we got a foe already. Can I skewer them? Yes, I can. Look at that look of smug satisfaction on Jetpack Knight's face. Okay, can't go that way. Although, do you know Mr. O? Oh, I don't need to reset. Auto resets. So we can jetpack over them, right? Okay, so note to self, don't go near the angry Mr. O's. Oh, do I only get one jump? Oh no, there we go, reset. Teleport, nice. I really like this theme, by the way. This BGM. Okay, let's jump over this. Nice. Double back on ourselves. And look at that big treasure chest. Nice. Upgrade! Liking the blue armor. Mr. O, yes, you did get a new unknown cousin with a purple pupil who used telekinesis to pull me in and destroy me. Dallas says, yo, Dom, I didn't know you were in this game. I don't like the look of that portal. I might go there at the end. I like the spherical health bar, the 3D health bar above. Okay, it looks like there's just that one last route to go down. DRN says diamond armor. Yes. Okay, it's dead end. Alright, let's go to the portal. Hopefully, it is not a nasty, mean portal. Wait, hang on. Okay, that's the dead end. Alright. Hey, Mr. Square Kirby. Good to see you. Oh! Oh, do you think I can now defeat... Oh, I think I'm being sucked in? Wait till my jetpack refills and try and jump away. I love the new sword, but I am concerned that I'm stuck. break 3? Just keep moving, the jetpack doesn't work. Alright, let me try. Am I trying to get close to the portal or away from it? Guess getting away from the portal, right? Bot confirmed away. Alright, let me see. Yee. I might need to reset. Give it another try. Don't spin. Ah, okay. Thank you, bot. Ooh. What's that? Some mysterious markings. Mr. O says Domnado. This little guy is so cool. Oh, that's the exit. Okay. Oh, need to wait for my backpack to charge. There we go. I'm a little scared that Mr. O's cousin will defeat me once more, so maybe we'll just try and head to the exit? Defeat the eye first. Okay. Oh, almost forgot to jump. Gummy says, wait, who made this? Looks interesting. It was made by... Oh no! Uh-oh. Wait, so we need to go to the now changed portal. Wow! I really like this effect. I was about to say it was made by a bot. Nope, dead end here. I'll wait for this to teleport me back down. Took a little bit of damage there along the way. Such a cool effect to have the void around me. Foxy says, "You're going to the Shadow Realm now, Dumbo." I mean, I shouldn't have poked the eye, I guess. Oh, I have a minute to escape to the portal. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to pay close attention. Chat, I'm not gonna read your messages for a second. Ouch. That's why I'm taking damage. Yes! I made it in. Oh! Wow, that was really, really cool. Thank you very much for sending in Sword Slappers. I'm glad that you managed to get the updated version out just in time. Mr. O says, I'm not responsible for any teleportation to the Shadow Realm. I signed something for that. A likely story. There is a secret in the other portal. Oh, well, in that case, we are going to have to do a quick portal percent run here. Be gone. I'm guessing... Oh, this portal! Is it? Oh, enter the programming screen to see it. Okay. Drag in the other portal. Haha. Hey! I recognize this. Look at that. Glorious! Very nice little Easter egg. There we go. There is bots. Sword Slappers 2.3. And the code is available there. It's time now to move on to our next one, which comes in from Game Changer, who has changed the name to Curb 3.0 on Discord. And it is 1-2 Rolling Nightmares. Let's read the description from Game Changer. A single level for you to play while the main hub is under construction, with some concept art for different mini-world hubs as a sort of preview for the others in SGG. And then there is a spoiled image here, which I think refers to the other hub worlds. Controls are A to jump, left stick to move, right stick for the camera, shake the controller for a double jump, left remote motion tilt to move the star cage. Difficulty, wormy head. Alright. Thank you, Game Changer, for sending this in. I need to take a sip of water. I just realized I haven't had any of my water yet today. I just noticed when I did my comedy gulp. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Alright, let's enter into the rolling nightmares. Right controller tilt, says the Game Changer. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay, has everybody got their Switch Joy-Con strap? Alright, good. Another great BGM. Hang on, let me refer back to the controls again. Someone's as loud as gulp I've ever heard. Perfect. We can shake to double jump. I wonder how we can begin to tilt the star ball. I need to jump on top first. Chalupa says, whoa, how did they do that music distortion? I don't know, but it's very, very cool. Oh, I guess the movement of this is tied to the pitch of the music, of the BGM. That's so good. Oh yeah, we can do a little bit of scratching over here. The thing is, I don't know how to release the star ball so that I can start using my motion controls on it. Remix. Try jumping on it. Yeah, I'm not tall enough to jump on it, and I don't... Oh, there we go. Aha, I see how the... There we go. I see how the double jump works now. Alright, I got this. Oh, I don't got this. Hey, Kerr, welcome to the stream. Very nice. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Slow and steady. Nice. No! No! Ah! Hey chat. Oh, never mind. You can make the ball jump, Dallas. Yeah, I was doing it over the hops there. GBG with balance board compatibility. Yes, please. You're perfect for this. Oh. If you get stuck in the little crevasse there, it's game over, it seems. No, 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 no. Uh... Gumby already completed it! Amazing. Good work, Gumby. Can only aspire to be as cool gamer as that. Okay, what's happening? Ah! I keep trying to adjust the camera and messing myself up. Because your rotation seems to be tied to the direction of your camera as well. I do always make it harder than it looks, that's right. Some random gaming channel. Bitrate is suffering right now. Oh, it'll be because of the ocean, I guess. Repeat pattern on the ocean. No! I might have to go in and delete the ocean. Or delete the texture on the ocean so that stream doesn't freak out. I can see it collapsing here. Where's the ocean texture? Is it connected to the world node on? It is! Oh, look at that. There we go. Ooh, look at that. That's an interesting look. Compression seems to be having a slightly better time now. No! Definitely does look spooky now. We're now in a wasteland, but at least there's no compression, says Kerr. Okay, wait! No. I was gonna put my left Joy-Con down. Oh wait, hang on. Guess I could kind of cheese it, huh? Nope. Pretty cheese-proof. I'm now just holding my right Joy-Con with both hands for extra mobility. Okay, this is the furthest I've made it. I need to hold it together here. How am I gonna make it up that little step, though? Oh, with great... No! I was about to say great difficulty, but not even that. There is this cool spinning platform, which seems extraordinarily difficult to get to. Oh. Okay, I'm not even going to attempt that way. Thank you for the encouragement, Not. I will try my best. That jump is brutal. What? Movies XP says wormy? Possibly. We'll have to see how we get on time-wise, whether we have an official wormies, though. I want to try my best to making it through. No! Foiled by depth perception. Or lack of. Does mashing jump help? The steps? I don't know, let's see. Not really. I just need to get enough momentum up before I tackle the steps. Okay. Okay. No, 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 no. Oh. Go! Yes! Alright. Alright, the rest should be a cakewalk. Oh. No, 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 okay. Take a moment to breathe. Alright. Nice and easy does it. I don't like the size of those gaps. That seems very difficult to navigate. No! Just like walking on cake. That classic phrase. Oh, trying to go fast through that is rough. Alright, let's have 3 more concerted attempts to try and beat this. Oh yeah, look at the Mickey Mouse shadow. I see it now. I saw chat talking about Mickey Mouse and I didn't know why. Wait, where did the star go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I think when we get to the, like, big gap platforms a little bit later on, I'm just gonna have to go for it. I'm gonna have to go with speed. Oh! Okay, mashing jump in that instance does really help. Good shout, Disco, from earlier. Okay, pause for a second. And I'm just gonna have to go and jump. Jump, jump, jump! Yes! Oh! Whew. I was so nervous about actually making it through. Ah, yes! Game Changer, thank you very much for sending in 1-2 Rolling Nightmares. Ah, I'm glad I made it through, and I'm glad that I can now fully appreciate your little concept art teaser. Some of the world hubs. Let me take a sip of water. Thanks for the GGs, everyone. And the cool gamers. Ah. Water. Yeah, such a great concept. Very, very fun. Challenging. Well, the kind of challenging that makes you want to keep trying till you eventually make it. Next up, we have a creation by Spec, which is called Asteroids. So Spec has written a description for us here today. Hey Mima, welcome to the stream. Spec Original has said a remake of the old Atari game, Asteroids, where you play as a ship and just shoot asteroids while avoiding getting hit. This was a pretty simple project. Sadly, there are a few things that I couldn't do, like making a leaderboard where you actually put your initials like the old arcade cabinets. Otherwise, it's just a fun shoot 'em up survival to see how many points you get. You have 3 hits before you bad day, score is on the top left, you gain 10 per asteroid destroyed, 50 per every 10 seconds that you haven't been hit at all, 30 points every 10 seconds after you've been hit once, and 10 every 10 seconds after you've been hit twice. Try to get 1,000 points without shooting. It's hard, but possible. Difficulty depends on you. Can be easy or can be hard. Controls joystick to move, A to shoot, and there is a title screen and the game itself. So let's have a look at Asteroids here, and we'll need the... I guess start? Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Oh, nice. Got a little kind of RAM and ROM check there. Great use of the neon effect, giving it a real sort of like Vectrex vibe. I know Spec gave me the challenge of getting 1,000 points without shooting. Let's just do a standard run to begin with. Oh, I think I took a hit there. The neon is so good, especially with this many particle effects. This goes to thank goodness the particle effects don't have a hitbox. Oh, that would be madness. Oh! Okay, that was going very fast. Also, is my ship deteriorating as we get hit? Yep, there we go. And I was at 900 points. Alright, let's do a pacifist run this time. The neon really works. JD, you're 100% right. Nice physics on the asteroids themselves. So my score should tick up faster the longer that I'm not hit. But the screen is filling with so many asteroids. One thing that I'm kind of grateful hasn't been replicated here is how unreasonably fast your ship can go in the original arcade Asteroids. Like, it's so sort of momentum based that if you start flying around, it's so easy to just fly around at unreasonable speed. No, I don't think I'm gonna get to 1,000 points without breaking those asteroids. I really like the sound effect for the shooting DRN. It's really good. Again, very appropriate for the style of game. And I like that we've got the little tiny asteroids too, which are normally the ones in Asteroids that end up being sealing my fate, being my worst enemies. I'm going to try and get more than 900 points this time round. Shouldn't be too tough. I got into a real mess last time where I seemed to keep running into the asteroids. Ouch. Gummy says the asteroids will despawn eventually, I think. Yeah, I guess? When they were filling up the screen like that, at some point the launcher must hit its maximum thing. There is something really lovely about the way that the... Oh no! About the way that the glow from the objects interacts. You see, I'm not going to shoot any asteroids here. You see as they move closer to each other, is it showing up on the stream? You get this kind of gradient of light around the objects. I don't know whether that's showing up on the stream or if that's just because of my display here. But there's almost kind of like a fluid interaction between them just because of how the two light sources are interacting. It looks so good. It is showing up. Yeah, I'm kind of hypnotized by it. It's really nice. Ah, man, Spec. What a beautiful recreation of such a classic game. I definitely recommend everyone checks that out. There are 2 codes associated with that, so you would have to go to Spec 07's programmer ID to make sure you get the title and the game itself. See if you can beat my score. I got a little over 1,000. The 1,000 without shooting challenge seems very tough. Very, very tough. But I'm sure somebody here could do it. Foxy says, all the bloom makes me feel like I need to clean my glasses. I kind of loved it. Okay, so next up we have Meowsie's game, which is the next part of 10 years of Chasing Tails. This is entry number 10 in the series. Here it is. And it looks like the description this time is a little story between, or a little bit of dialogue between Ratty, hashtag Ratty Gang, and Sonic.exe. So I'm gonna just do my own voice for Ratty, and I'll do a scary voice for Sonic.exe. Ratty. Dom, it's me, Ratty. I found out why everyone in Babytown is going missing. Sonic.exe. Don't listen to him. Ratty. Listen, there isn't much time for me left. This disc, I sent it you. That Sonic lookalike is from the disc. Stop reading his messages. If you destroy that disc, he becomes weaker. I said stop. So you gotta destroy it. Stop. I know you can do this. Stop it. Destroy it. You have to destroy the Sonic or else the world won't be safe. And then there's like corrupted Zalgo text here. And then Ratty says, oh no, he's coming. Controls, none. Difficulty, easy. Status, it's in the middle of the 10 years of Chasing Tails story. Alright. Let us check out 10 years of Chasing Tails 10. Oh no! A terrifying message from Meowsie! I'm guessing that's everything that's here. Take a look at the sprite. Hey, Coastwood! In shadow, truly a mischievous position from Meowsie there. Alright, I wonder what's going to happen next. There is the code for number 10. And there is a note at the bottom that says, read this on stream. Ratty.exe, Panic Dom. Oh no, it's Excite Dom. Alright, let's move on to the next one, which is from Bebby, and it's called Test Map. I like this thumbnail. Who's that on the left there? Bebby says, this game is just a test and it's unfinished. Warning, the yellow test dummies explode, kind of, when they're partially destroyed while the blue ones do not. Okay. That is an exciting exciting warning to have. Left stick to move, right stick to look, B to jump, X to throw a brick, ZR to shoot, and R to shoot. Left stick click to run. Difficulty easy as it's just a test map. Alright, thank you, Bebby. Whoa, I got my foamy blaster, I got my foamy knife. It's time to cause some mischief. Oh! Oh! I used my Nerf knife to slash up his Nerf skeleton, I think. Oh dear. Oh dear. Nice jump. Good jump sound. Gummy says, Dom, what did you do to him? I didn't mean to. My arms are longer than I thought. Okay. Now, it may look like I'm holding a Nerf blaster, but it's actually a barcode scanner, and this is the first open-air supermarket that all of these characters are visiting. They are the lucky participants in the open-air supermarket, and I need to help them scan. Also, you get a free slice of toast with your visit, so I am going to help them butter their toast with my handy butter knife on the left here, which is foamy. In the open-air supermarket, it is fine to take a nap.
Thank you.
Wherever you are.
Red sent a $2 super chat. It's Nerf or nothing.
Red, thank you very much for your second super chat of the stream. I know that you sent a super chat before the stream had properly begun. It's Nerf or nothing. That's right, Red. Not sponsored. Thank you very much, Red, for your continued support. Oh, a yellow one. They explode, right? Excuse me, sir. Do you need any help scanning your products? Yes, please. I'd like to scan one pack of cereal, please. Okay. Oh! My arms! Don't worry, sir. There's been a slight accident here, a workplace incident. I'm gonna try and use my feet to orient the scanner in a direction that will still secure you the purchase of your cereal. Mr. says, who needs help now? I do. Oh, here we go. Don't worry, sir. Your cereal will be yours any second now. I just need to use the force of the scanner. Oh, sorry, a glancing blow from the scanner there, customer. Something tells me that will be very difficult. Let's reset. Okay, speedrun. There you go, there's your can of beans. There's your oranges. There is your salmon steaks. Alright. Oh! Oh! I think the chair exploded. Beans, right, sir? Coming right up. Are they exploded? Maybe? I do like the ragdoll physics. Did I get my, Oh, they got armor on. I don't think the armor protected against the butter knife. Alright, let's see what's going on up here. I like the environment here a lot. Ooh, nice little leap. There we go. Oh, can I? I can't break it, right? Ah, what a shame. Can I launch you up into it? Not quite. What a great little test map this is. Oh, my arms fell off again. It's fine. You don't need arms for some extreme parkour. wish I could squeeze through this window. Oh yeah, I've got a run, haven't I, on left stick click as well. You have to slice the rope, says Kirby Super. Go do it. Cut the rope. Excuse me. Oh, almost fell. Oh, I launched myself backwards. Fine, I didn't need the barcode scanner anymore. Hey, Manx, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Good to see you. Chat, I'm sure you all already be familiar with Manx Ninja Pig's channel, but if you haven't already checked it out, Manx Ninja Pig makes some incredible videos. The production value is always off the charts. Absolutely no need to apologize, Manx Ninja Pigs. Great to see you when you're around. Get out of here, you. We got a rope to cut. Okay, chat, you ready? Just like the old days of iPhone games. It didn't work! I will give it one more try. I wonder whether I need to actually swing the knife. I feel like the quote-unquote customers here are a little bit more delicate than the rope. Does the string node-on even have a destructible option? That's a good point. I'm assuming that you can do it, but it may not be possible. We can do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. I think this is just for physics, rather than for slicing down. Ah, dropped my button knife. Okay, Bebby, thank you very much for sending in your test map. I tried my best to make it a little bit more PG, but the ragdolls were very, very cool in terms of the amount of articulation on there. Look at that blue Mega Man. Alright, let's move on to the next one, which is by Kirby Super. I'm going to show you the code for Bebby's one first. I think this next one is going to be a little bit spooky, based on the name alone. It is called Ghostwatch, Offenmeyer Residence. Let's read Kirby Super's description. Ghostwatch is a survival horror, and then in parentheses it says, but not that spooky. Game inspired by I'm on Observation Duty, where you play as a ghost observationist. I've never heard of I'm on Observation Duty. As opposed to ghost hunters who take care of paranormal matters, ghost observationists report paranormal matters seen on the cameras to the on-site ghost hunting team. Left and right and L and R switch between cameras. A to access the report menu or select the report options. D-pad up and down to change the report options. B to close the report menu. How to play. Look through the cameras and try to remember the layout of each room. If you spot something that's different from what was previously there, file a report and the ghost hunters will fix it ASAP. Oh, this is cool. So you're like the guy they radio to while they're actually doing the ghost hunting. You're back at the lab, or back in the van with all the equipment. There are 4 kinds of anomalies. Light, anything to do with light, odd lighting, invisible light source, or lamps being turned on. Object, anything to do with objects, new objects, movement, disappearance, and doors opening. Note when a door opens, the way the door opened towards is the room it counts as being in. Okay, I see. So whichever room has the door facing inwards is the room that we should report. Painting, use for when a piece of art is swapped out. Sometimes paintings will move. This counts as an object anomaly, not a painting anomaly. Entity, this is for when the presence of an entity is visible on the camera, i.e. shadows, limbs, or an entire body. Sometimes the arrival of anomalies will be accompanied by sound, which can be heard or seen by the sound icon on the top right. You will lose if there is 3 active anomalies at once. Make it to 6 in order to win. Okay, this seems really cool. Difficulty is not too hard, status complete, but there will be more levels. Hey Rwise, welcome to the chat, good to see you. Oh, nice. Okay, so we need to try and remember how everything is in each room. So this is the living room. The hallway, we got kind of a sad guy painting and a table. Bedroom, nice and calm. Bedside lamp. Okay, the lamp's on. Wait, how do I report? Hey. It's a light. Sending the report. There we go. This is really cool. Okay, so 3 rooms. I'm going to keep switching through. Looks like we're calm at the moment. Wait, Curb's Workshop says light. Is that light different? Oh no! Object. There we go. Good job, ghost hunting team. Chat, who would be up for going in to the house to be the actual ghost hunters? We need a team of 3 from chat. Agree, Joey. This is really cool. Gumby would. Oh, shadow. Entity. There's a little dude there as well. Wait, does that count as entity or object? I guess object, maybe? Yes, there we go. The spooky little man. Manx asks, have there been any updates to GBG? Haven't been keeping up with it. No, there haven't been any updates, Manx Ninja Pig. However, the stuff that people are making has just continued to get better, and I think people's knowledge of GBG has just doubled, tripled from where it was even sort of 6 months ago. We just had a demonstration of GOO's 3D models, which for a long time I think people kind of believed that we'd hit the limits on the kind of 3D modeling that could be done in GBG, but man, GOO amongst others proving that it's very much not the case. Chalupa says, the only thing Nintendo did was a really bad short song on the Play Nintendo account on GBG's anniversary. It was so so bad, I love it. Yeah, Disco points out a really great point as well. Oh, hang on, Entity. There was the community texture tools that were made. So Scrubs and Bori tackled different aspects of importing objects using an Arduino into the game, and it really changed the game in terms of creating textures. Light. You can change cameras while a report is being sent, says Kirby. Ooh, cutting edge. So what was the win condition? Let me take a look. Oh, Entity. Make it to 6 o'clock in order to win. I feel like I haven't seen any artwork change yet. Entity. This is so cool. I'd never seen observation duty before. But I like this premise a lot. I kind of anticipated that it'd be a little bit more FNAF-like. Ooh, what was that sound? Ah, okay, so I think that's indication that something's happened in a room that we're not looking in. My webcam was blocking that portion of the screen, so I only just noticed it. Was the picture in the living room always on the ground? Yes, it was, not. No, just certain things also cause a sound. Okay. Nice. Thanks for the info, Kirby. Little object. I love that dude. Ooh! That painting has definitely changed. The door's open now. And again. Mercury says, I saw 20 minutes of an observation duty stream before. It seemed much harder to tell when something's changed. Ah. The ceiling fan is so good. There's an anomaly that's been active since almost 1 AM. Really? Huh. Chat, can you spot what that could be? Not the painting, because I already submitted the painting, right? Or was it not down before? I feel like it was always on the floor. The other painting. The mouse cursor anomaly, says Disco. What categories are there? Light, object, painting, and an entity. Does it need to be stopped? Oh no! Okay, I must have reached 3 on there. Alright, let's pay close attention. I think the eyes had moved on this painting. I think that's what it was. I think the eyes had moved. Because look, they're kind of pointing to the left of the painting right now. But before they were more central. Okay, painting. Hey, Kirby super confirms that it was the eyes. Nice. Yes, the window blind lighting effect in the bedroom is so good. Okay, light. This is really cool. I think I like the mechanics here more than the kind of standard camera switching horror games. There's kind of a more direct interaction with the world in this one. I really like it. Okay, face is still the same. Looking good so far. Kind of a snazzy house, really. Oh, eyes have moved. Someone says the official I'm on observation duty has incredibly subtle changes and more options in the report menu. I see. Entity. Thanks, Curb's Workshop. I also spotted the painting had changed. We've reached 1 o'clock now, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have not left any anomalies unreported. Painting again. Thanks, Ninja Pig. Thank you very much. That was a quick spot on that one. Yeah, the environment is really good. And the atmospheric sounds. I love the touch of the ceiling fan as a kind of dynamic element. Entity. Caden says, what a scary place. I feel like if they got some nice sort of uplighting in here, little water feature, it'd be kind of cozy. Eyes have changed. Bedroom's been awfully quiet, honestly. No entities, no objects so far. I wish I could close the doors. Okay, object. Looks like we're all good currently. Oh! 2 o'clock, almost 2:30. We gotta make it to when? 5 or 6, was it? 6. I was really hoping I'd have time to eat my packed lunch over the night shift, but looks like there's a lot of anomalies tonight. Hey Coastwood, welcome to the stream. Object. Chalupa says, careful, your sandwich isn't an anomaly. There's no way I'm reporting my sandwich to the cleanup crew. Oh, entity. DRN says, how do you make the object half transparent? I'm not sure which object here you're referring to, but I know typically people will dither their texture to give it transparency. Oh, ceiling fan fell. So if you make a transparent texture and then dot on lots of little bits, you can create a semi-transparent object. Light. The lamp. I don't think it is semi-transparent. I think it's a bit of an optical illusion. Oh, fans down again. I'm paying really close attention to the eyes on that painting now. Okay, couple of hours left. Everything seems to be held down currently. Chalupa says, that lamp thought it was clever. Nothing gets past this ghost hunting team. That's a really good point. Mercury says, if it was, you wouldn't be able to see the edge of the details GB objects have. They disappear when you apply a texture. Yeah, referring to those lines that run vertically on objects when they are untextured. This little dude. Foxy says, Dom, you're not doing a great job of installing that ceiling fan. It keeps falling. It's a ceiling and floor fan. It's meant to do that. See you, Manx Ninja Pig. Thanks for stopping by. Great to see you as always. Eyes have moved. Thanks, Curb Workshop, for the shout out on the painting. Alright, things are getting real spooky. I suppose we are close to the witching hour. Eyes on the painting. Hey Vinten, welcome to the stream. Entity. Alright, final hour is upon us. Right. I'm kind of frantically switching now. I'm so scared there's going to be a flurry of anomalies in the last hour. Painting changed. More! That actually jump scared me a little. Kirby says you can also loop around the menu, as in go to the last option and go to the top. Oh, that's cool. I noticed that you got that set up on the cameras. I didn't realize you had it on the report menu as well. Nice. "10 minutes left." In-game time. Hey, we made it through the night. Really cool, Kirby Super. I'd never seen anything with quite that mechanic. I wasn't familiar with the original that it's based off of, but such a good translation of that. Really, really nicely done. Dallas says, I don't know what to do. I'm out of space and I'm out of upload space. Man, out of upload space as well. Yeah, I don't know what to suggest there. That is truly rough. I suppose if you have like older versions of games, you may need to start deleting the older versions. Otherwise, if you've got a second account with Nintendo Switch Online, maybe you have to move over to that one. You're also out of backup account spaces too. Wait, Dallas, you have... Isn't there like a... I think there's like a ridiculous number of like 64 or something upload space, right? Alright, is there a way of seeing? Ah, you can't see here. What's the max that you can upload? Hey!
Mr. Observador sent a $1.19 super chat. What a cool gamer.
Mr. O, thank you very, very much for the $1.19 super chat. What a cool gamer. Thank you, Mr. O. That means a lot. I'm glad that you observed my ghost watching skills. Thank you, as always, for your support. Always great to see you in chat. And to see you appear in games. We've had a couple of... One intentional Mr. O reference this time, and a Mr. O extended family reference as well. Here's the code for Ghostwatch. Really, really nice work on that one, Kirby Super. It is now time, though. Hang on, let me take a sip of water. For... DRN Makes. First submitted game to the stream. Long-time viewer, first-time submitter. And it's called Age Change. Mr. O says, believe me, I'm an expert on observation duties. Who could argue that? Let's go find Age Change and I'll read the description. Description. Age Change is a game that allows you to, well, change your age. With this power, you can finally find your toys lost in the city, get a turnip to get older, and get an apple to get younger. The counter in the bottom right is not your age, it's states. So 0 is baby, 1 is kid, 2 is adult, and 3 is senior or old person. If you are too old or too young, you bad day. Thanks to Nez Robloxian for giving the idea. Go check him out and sub to him. Controls are left stick to move, right stick to turn the camera, A to jump, ZR to move while you're in the car, and ZL to reverse while in the car.
Someone unknown sent a $2 super chat. 64 is a ridiculously low number for some people.
Someone unknown, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. 64 referring to the number of uploaded games. Is that correct? Someone? And someone would know that because they have many multi-part games as well as ongoing series. So I'm sure that they've experienced the limitations there. Thank you very much for your $2 super chat and your support of the channel. Nintendo, what are you doing? Give us more slots, please. Okay, so the status on this one is done, but it might get some updates later if there's any ideas. And the difficulty is easy and relaxing. Just what I need. DRN also has a YouTube channel and is linked to their sort of dev video of this game, relating to this game. So definitely go check that out if you'd like to see how DRN made this. Let's jump into age change. Apple, younger. Turnip, older. So 0 was baby, which I think is what I am right now, judging from the 0 in the bottom. Oh, look at this little nursery. Got a cool bed. I've got alphabet blocks that I can stack. Got all my fluffball plushies. I think I've been drawing. Drawing a little house, or perhaps even a rocket there. Someone says, a baby gamer, if you will. So did Bart. Okay, we got the missing toys here. We got the diver, the traveler, the robot, the yeti, and the sumo wrestler. This is what Dom looks like with the spacesuit off. I am just a block of tofu. Yeah, Chalupa, we've had some really cool kind of underutilized mixes in our BGMs today, proving that you can get some really unique sounds out of the selection of BGM. Okay, turnip is older, right? So if I go eat this turnip, I will become a child. Finally! And we found our first toy. Mr. Rose says, eat your veggies, Dom. You don't have to tell me twice. Okay, so I think this means that this door is 0 plus kind of age restricted. So we are, of course, 0 or above. Grape Juice says, eating a turnip can make me a kid again. Unless you're already an adult, in which case you will need to eat an apple, I think. So I think that door needs a car. Let's have a little stroll around the city. Oh, hang on. There's a car right here. CH390 says, now you're a block of cheese? Looks to be. Oh, I need to be greater than 1, I think, for this. There's an apple if I want to get younger. Oh, and another turnip. Oh, wait, hang on. Do those dynamically change? So does that mean I need to be 1 younger for the apple here? Let me see. If I eat this. Oh, nice. I got insta-teleported. That is a good point. You can't drive a car as a kid. I should have known. Hop out and grab the traveler. As an adult. Nice, that's 2 toys down. I love games in GBG where you can dynamically get in and out of cars. Big fan of that as well. See what's happening over here before we get out of the car completely. Ooh, the market's open. So I want that turnip so I can become elderly and go through this door. Voxy says, "This is a really profound game about one's experience of aging and growth. And also big cheese people, I guess." Wow. Really makes you think, Voxy. You know, I think if I could eat an apple and be younger, I wouldn't do it. What is this? Is this some secret Morse code? What does it mean? Okay, I think I need to get younger now. Much younger. Mercury. Disco says, telly noises. I will become baby. I got a long way to go. Crawling on all fours. DRN says, find out yourself, Dom. I will have to put it into a Morse translator. Disco says, this is such a cool concept. Yeah, I really love it. I love the differences in mobility at the different ages. And the ability to switch between them to solve puzzles, also very, very cool. Oh, Voxy says, what happens if you eat an apple while 0 years old? So we'll have to wait and see. Ooh, okay, so there's a rocket hiding in here. And what looks to be a, like, instruction manual for how to build your own rocket. Or at least how to fly it. There we go, I think that is all of the toys. Oh, no, it's not. There's one more up here, right? Kerr says, the age mechanic is so creative, I love it. Yes, I also love the kind of open environment that is related to your age. Ah, you can move the blocks, says DRN. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see if I can push this a little. Oh, maybe I'm too baby. I think I'm too baby right now.
My goodness, Susan, look at that baby's intense gymnastic skills.
Hey, there we go. I'm gonna crawl my way over to the marketplace again. Because I want to see what happens if I eat another apple at 0. Gumby says, isn't that small rocket a toy? That was a highly complex and cutting edge piece of... Oh, nice little change to the face now that we have all the toys too. Yeah, DRN, I just noticed at the same time. That's so cool. Okay. Oh, there's no apples left here. Alright, let's just be a happy adult. Can I go back through here? Can. Ah, to be back in my childhood room. And all the missing toys have been recovered. Take the fluff ball down here with the rest of the Fluffball fam. Amazing stuff, DRN. Thank you very much for sending this in. I know it's not your first creation ever, but it's great to have the first creation submitted to the stream. As chat has mentioned already, really creative concept. And a really nice realization of that through the game mechanics. Yeah, look, I can push these now that I'm not so baby. Become old man. I don't think there's any turnips left, PJ. But I can just become an old man like this. Oh, back in my days, there was turnips everywhere. Now we have to climb up blocks to get apples. But my poor knees can't even do that. I actually don't think I can get up there. Can I push the big block? Again. To be young again. And climb up these blocks. Dom, you should decode the message. Alright, let me see. There we go. I think I may have to do it after the stream because I don't think it's going to be possible with my current setup to capture my... Oh, hang on. Wait, maybe I can do it. One sec, let's see. Where? Looking for the texture. There it is. Okay, let's see. Morse decoder. Wait, this one can only do it in reverse, I think. Okay, let me see if I can bring this up on the stream. Weep, weep, weep. Wait, why is it not showing up? Properties. There we go. Oh, too small. Okay, let's see if this works. Dot, dash, dot, 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 dash, dot, dot, life, dot, dash, dot, 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 life is dash, dot, dash, dot, dash, dot, dash, 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 dot, dash, dot, dot, dash, dot, dot. Wait, there must have been a space between there. Also, is that second one dash, dash? Hmm? What do you reckon the deal is here? Oh, I got the order wrong here, right? Dash, dash, dot. Dash, dash. Dash, dot? Dash. It's hard to know what length those are. Are they single dot? Yeah, and this is the first step into a DRN ARG. I think all the dashes are one and separated by a space. But that would just make the same word, right? Same letter, sorry. We might need DRN just to reveal the secret here. Oh, sorry, Voxy. Oh. There we go. The remaining Morse. Trying to think how to position this. I guess you just need that bit, right? RJ says, is a game? Yeah. That seems most likely, right? Either way, very, very cool. Thank you, DRN. I guess I should take this moment to say, also, if you don't know already, I'm sure most of you will, the official Video Dojo merch store is now online with 7 custom designs. The link should be in the description. It's also on the channel page. So definitely go check those out if you haven't already. Can we move back to our next game? Life is a cycle, says Voxy. Thank you very much. Nicely puzzled out. There is the code for age change. Thank you, DRN. Really cool. Next up we have Coastward Coma's game, which is called Astro 2. So we've played Astro in the past. Which one will I begin with? Presumably the title. Let's read the description, which says, Astro tries to escape prison after being captured. Oh yes, I remember we also played the demo of 2, didn't we? Controls are left stick to move and ZR to use the grappling hook. Difficulty is normal. Status is this is chapter 1. There are 5 codes associated with this game and a very cool logo that Coastward has made for Astro 2. So, jump right in. Theodore DRN, thanks for hanging out and for sending your game in. Warning. This... Oh, hang on, let's see what they said. This game may be unsuitable for some devices. Does that mean you can't switch light this, possibly? Alright, let us begin. Chapter 1. We have a release date on Chapter 2 there, it seems. 23/11/22. Oh no, hang on, I need to reset. I was looking at chat, I want to read the... Some time ago, Astro defeated his sister. Yes, I remember. But Astro was captured and taken to an underwater prison. Yeah, do you remember from the demo? So this area is where we've been before. Looks a little different this time. Hey, you! Yeah, you! You want to escape? Get the sink and smash the bars. There will be coal after you walk down. Put the coal by the window. Yeah. I remember this. Uh-oh. I love the sprite in Astro. You want to smash the window with the coal. Ooh! Wow, we let the water in! Nice. Onto the black beach here. Black sand. ZR grappling hook. Guards. You're right. Nothing here. Let's follow them. Vinten says the sprites are so good. Agreed. Yeah, the artwork is so cool. Go across the little tunnel here. Oh, should we grappling hook again? Yes. Nice. Okay. Man, Chalupa pointing out all of the really cool BGM work this time. I agree, the little sort of chase BGM sounded so good. So there's a door there, but let's head north first. It's not a grappling point. Chalupa says, I love BGM, Dom, what can I say? I do not blame you. Music is such a, I think, under-considered part of the experience of a game, but also of videos or films. Doesn't get the recognition and the love it deserves, I think. But do I love custom BGM, asks Kerb, or perhaps asks, directs that at Chalupa. Ooh, something opens. Where's the door at? I think we need to go back to that. It was left. Down. Maybe up. I don't remember where it was. Maybe up this way. Nope. Oh. Nope. Gumby says, is this a maze? Definitely is for me. I feel like you're better at remembering your routes. Probably a lot easier than I'm making it seem. Okay, maybe this way? Oh, that's where we got the key from. Chalupa makes a good point. I feel like there'd be less prison escapes if there were mazes. Yeah, exactly, Gumby. I just can't remember how to get to the door. Maybe this way. I feel like this is the only way I haven't tried yet. Ah, do I need to grapple back there? I'm going to grapple whenever I get to a junction, just in case. Grapple point. Aha, okay, wait. Do I need to go this way now? Disco says, is this finished? Yeah, it doesn't say demo, so I believe so. Astro broke out of the prison. But a big wave flung him underwater. Look at these lovely cutscene illustrations. Nice. First we'd see Finn and Rayanne developed this with art by Finn, Martin, and Alicia, as well as Coastwood. And a special thanks. Oh! Video Dojo, DRN Makes, Chalupa Joe, Mr. Not Not, Sand Fanboy, Kerb, and Jer. Chapter 2. A nice little flourish on the logo there. Looks set to release in November this year. So good. Thank you, Coastwood, for sending in Astro 2. Be sure to check out Coastwood's programmer ID because there was 5 codes associated with that. That was like the title screen, the actual level itself, and then the cutscenes as well. So be sure to head over there if you'd like to try that out yourself. If there was anything I missed. Next up, we have Gumby's game. And it's called What Really Happened to Green. Now, I presume the green... Excuse me, I've got hiccups. The green in reference, or referenced in the title there, is our beloved Green of Green's sandwich cooking show, who sadly bad dayed, or popped out of existence live on television last week. So the description says, you want to know, don't you? Controls, nothing. It says nothing starts with an N and ends with a G, which is true. There are no controls. Difficulty, very impossible. Status, spleen. Programmer name, Goom the Time. All of that seems correct. There we go, there's the code. Chalupa says, Dom, did you just say Dumby? No, I definitely said Gumby, but I think because I hiccuped at about the same time, it may have sounded like Dumby. Alright, I'm very excited to know what happens to Green. Let's jump in. Oh no! Poor Green! Oh, look at Green's face. Oh! Green being attacked by the Red Army here. We got some music shifting again. Let's restart. Oh, look, there's the menace. Oh, tried to get a close look at the menace, but... And now we know. Green was launched into orbit and landed amongst some faceless robo people here. Someone says the BGM is portraying the exact emotions. I want to get a good close look at the criminal here that's responsible. Look at that menace. We might need to take a look in the programming screen to really, really see them. Whoa, look at the shading! Disco says, this is a sequel to the Gary's Mod game. It certainly is. Have you seen this man? Wanted for crimes of flinging people to the back rooms. There's the delicious sandwich from last time, which sadly Green was never able to tell us the secret recipe of. Chalupa says, does this look like the face of mercy? What's that under the sandwiches? There's like a hidden golden block. Is this the reason why Green had to be taken care of? Poor Green. At least Green still exists and hasn't been popped out of existence as it initially seemed. Gumby, thank you very much for filling in the mystery of Green with what really happened to Green. There's the code. Really cool to see like a 3D animation essentially, because I wasn't controlling the launch there of Green. That was all pre-programmed in. Kind of a rare thing to see in GBG, honestly. Curb's Workshop and Kirby Super say it's an untextured sandwich. Come on, it's definitely a hidden gold block. Ballot, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Next up, we have the return of a long-running series. You'll probably already know what I'm referring to already. It's, of course, Lichstone, Genesis. We are continuing into the Western Town. And HMT Comp, the creator, also known as Monty63, says, "Welcome to Stickymation Springs, the cute little town that contains the 5th piece of the talisman. Walk past the buildings, fight the baddies, and go through small pathways with a risk of decapitation, and prepare for a big battle at the end." Ooh, that's sounding spicy. See you, Mercury. Thanks for hanging out. Where did I get to? Difficulty average, status complete. There is 2 parts for this one. And there is a note. This was supposed to be in last week's stream, but it was not because the submissions loaded up so fast, I didn't get the chance. Sometimes, yeah, stream codes fills up extremely quick. Great to see Lichstone back this week. Okay, so let's head into West Town 1. Welcome to Stickymation Springs. Okay, boys, it seems our guest has arrived. Let's give this wandering person a warm welcome. Oh, the sheriff seems nice. Oh no! Bad sheriff. So as usual, we gotta get down to 3 or below to be able to do any damage. Oh, they've got a Huey's Diner here. Can't be too bad. I feel like this is a very classic Wild West entrance into town. Okay, let's go right first. Oh, I can see a deadly tumbleweed up there. Everybody in this town's got it in for me already. Ooh. Harder Steed's Pathway. Get out of the way or get decapitated. Okay. Oh, I only just finished reading it. Whoa! Okay, I think that's the Harder Steed. Man, it's the pretty bad day or be bad day kind of town. Oof. Alright, let's wait here for a second. Got him. We're kind of making our way around. I want to watch out for all of these mean baddies, and I want to move quick. Oh, it's to the left. Okay. Make our way through here pretty speedily. Now we know the route. Okay, so to the right first of all. And then it's going to be to the left on the other end. Ooh, that did way more damage than I realized. Oh, I got very lucky that the eagle there flew. Interesting, it looks like I can't damage this one now. I think the eagle launched it up a little. Yeah, that's a real tough baddie now. Ah, what a vicious dog! Let's take these 2 out. Dang, I'm getting eaten alive by these dogs. Huey's Diner. There we go. I will chill here. Ow, my own projectiles came back. Dodge the eagle. Let my sprint recharge before we go up here. There we go. Speed. Nice. And we're going to have the tumbleweeds along the top here, so I should probably just take them on one at a time. Oh no! Oh, okay, I'm on 4. Thought my projectile wasn't working anymore. There we go. Okay, and one more dog. Got him. I think they're the only threats before the eagle and then the Hardersteed? Just sprint around the eagle here. And we're gonna go left this time, right? Yes. Nice, okay. Made it through. See who lies ahead in the old west. This is looking bad. Oh, there was a Hardersteed there. Oh, okay, I made it to the second one.
You wanna fight me? You have to fight my men first.
Oh, okay. Sheriff has got a lot of cronies here. Okay, I think we need to take out 8 of the sheriff's deputies. And currently we have taken out 6 of 8. Oh, I got. I think the dogs do more damage, right? Or at least they can manage to get more bites in more quickly. 6 of 8. I think there's one more over here. Nice. 7 of 8. Ah, the 8th is the sheriff.
Impressive. Now let's have a one-on-one battle. Go ahead, recover your health. It won't help you in battle.
Oh, that's a big sheriff. Okay, I'm gonna have to dodge out the way as soon as those gates open. Where's the 7th? There we go. How am I gonna deal with the sheriff? Oh, do I need to lead the sheriff to the spikes? Oh, sheriff. Not the spikes. Has having health in this game ever been a good thing, says Disco. No, I love the fact that it really teaches you to keep your health low. Ah, maybe we can use the spikes to get bullets. That's a good shout, Disco. Oh, just keep shooting him. Okay, so we'll keep our health low. Whoops, I was looking at the 7 out of 8 in the top right rather than my health there and got a little bit confused. Where is he? Oh, he's one healthy sheriff. Yes! Now, I do feel like I cheesed him a little bit there. But
in the Old West, there ain't no rules in a duel.
There we go. HMT, Monty63. Thank you very much for sending in Lichstone Genesis West Town 1. Really love the theming of this space. I love the kind of, not a maze, but like a linear progression through the town. A little bit reminded me of the mall section of Lichstone from the earlier portion of the game. And as Chalupa pointed out, a concept that's been kind of a lasting thread through the Lichstone series, the concept of not wanting to heal and needing to be damaged so you can fight back, is always very cool. Mustard is back and says, "Gobble gobble, gobble." A classic line from episode 13 of Deep Space Adventures. Good to see you back in chat. I hope you're well. There are 2 parts to West Town by Monty63, so make sure to head to Monty63's programmer ID to download both of them. Equally, there is all the rest of the Lichstone Genesis series on there. So if you want to replay those or replay them for the first time, you'll also need to check those out there. Okay, we're going to move on to RJ's game now, which is called Chibi Sonic. And there are multiple codes associated with this one, so I think 49 is the first one. Let me see. There it is. It's that one. Okay, so the description from RJ says, Sonic is having an average day at the beach. He noticed that it seems very quiet, so he goes to investigate. Difficulty is average, status is work in progress, and as I mentioned, there was 3 codes for this one. And I should point out that this was worked on by RJ, Not, Vincent, Dejected Bee, and PJ. Oh, it's meant to be title. Okay, got it. So that's the one we'll want to head into. Let's jump into the title of Chibi Sonic, The Quest to Save Buddies. What a great name!
I'm Chibi Sonic.
Let's press B. Neo, Green Hills, Sonic, GBG. What a great little title card after our really cool title screen as well. Very Sonic themed. Oh, look at this. We got a beautiful sunset over the water. 0 rings. And a speed meter in the top right. You can see as I progress, I gain momentum. And we have a really nice little animation, or change in animation for Sonic's run. I can jump. So, let's head along the course. Oh, nice little loop. Okay, I thought I was immediately bad dayed, but there is an underwater section. Hopefully I don't have a breath meter. Bounce pad. Kirby Super says, did the loop even happen? Absolutely, yeah, I saw the little loop-de-loop animation. Great sound on the sign. Clear! Yeah, the art style is really cool in this. Let's go again. Let's take a different route this time. Great title card. I love the little Sonic here. Oh, I even got some rings that time too. No, I fell down again. Let's reset. I want to go over the top way. Disco says, my eyes are too slow.
Ha! Disco!
Your eyes are too slow.
There we go, I'm on the top route now. Full speed. Ouch! Lost my rings. Ow! Multiple spikes! Yeah, the top ring is, or top route is dangerous. Vinten says, can you try to bad day? Certainly. Let's take the top route and keep getting spikied so we get a bad day. Yeah, the speed is really Sonic-like. I think they did an excellent job. The Chibi Sonic team. Okay, let's jump into some spikes here. Ow! Oh, look at the little Sonic face there on the left, the little portrait. Ah, I think there should have been a game swap to... There is a game over screen, right? Maybe we can manually go to it. There it is. We'll just manually boot it. Hey Ballot, welcome to the stream. Ballot says the acceleration for Sonic is spot on. Agreed. Yes!
Oh, Sonic. You stepped on the spikes, didn't you?
I love the way the letters drop in. What happens if I press A? Ooh! Music picks up. I guess that would bring us back into the game. Normally. One more time, I want to see those letters fall. So good. That rocks. Someone says, I've consumed all your chili dogs, Jonic. So good. Let me bring up the title. As I mentioned, you'll need to go to RJ's programmer ID because there are 3 codes, excuse me, associated with this. And it is just in beta currently. Beta. And next up, RJ sent another game, but this time it was on PJ's behalf. Mad Momster in the chat. So let's take a look at that. And it also happens to be Sonic. It is Sonic TTS Rebooted version 2. The description says this is a remake of the long-forsaken Sonic the Hedgehog Tokyo Toy Show demo that has been sadly lost to time, but it doesn't stop people from recreating it. Difficulty easy, status work in progress by PJ. RJ says when it flashes in the game over, it should take you to the first level of the zone you're on. Got it. I kind of assumed that would be the case, but good to get a confirmation from RJ. Let's jump into the Tokyo Toy Show version of Sonic 1, recreated here by PJ. A very different take on Sonic here. A very nice sprite. And again, great momentum. Essential for a Sonic game. Oh, what did that text say? Debut approaching. This is a cutscene here. I'm not controlling this. Nice. I wonder what... I've never seen the Tokyo Toy Show prototype of Sonic. So I wonder whether that debut approaching is a direct reference to that. Really love the texturing on the land and the little kind of spikes on the background there. Give some parallax. That's what Sonic looks like in the demo, says Kirby Super. Nice. I really like that Kirby sprite. Sonic sprite. PJ says, this is the prototype I wanted to explain, but you were like, I don't know what this is. Well, PJ, thank you very much. I now do know a little bit more about the Tokyo Toy Show Sonic 1, thanks to your recreation. Yeah, Disco, I agree. Really nice parallax background. Okay, let's move on to our next game, which is from Vinten, and it's called Elevator Man, which is a great name for a game. This is the code here. Vincent or Vinten sent this one in. Description in quotes says, "I know what you want. An autograph? What, no? What do you mean? You don't know who I am? You live behind the moon? I am Binland's greatest and only guitarist, and the boss of the Elevator Band. Doesn't ring a bell? Well then, time to answer your countless questions." I like how this description is in person from presumably Elevator Man here, but we'll find out. Controls. I can use the left stick to move left and right. With A, I jump into the air and start with my guitar. While in air, I can press Y to float in the air to prepare my next cool sound. And afterwards, I can use the left stick to air dash. Left, right, or up while using one note. I'm so good I can chain up to 3 air actions together or press Y after dashing. Difficulty none, status demo, creation code, and then it lists the creation code, and then afterwards in quotes, again from the character, "That's my number, call me." Just kidding. Programmer Vincent. Note, you won't see elevators in this game. Nice. Vincent, I love the perspective of that description. A great way to introduce the character. Mustard in chat says, remember that cutscene in Sonic Adventure 2 where he turns to the camera, DreamWorks grins at the fourth wall, and then goes, "Hoyo." I do remember. What a classic Sonic moment. Alright, let's jump into Elevator Man. Or Lift Man for the power release. Look at this! Oh, look at this cool dude. Aha, okay, so that's our little guitar move, I think. I'm gonna have to reference the controls again here to make sure I get it all right. Left stick to move, A to jump, Y to float, left stick to air dash. I can chain 3 actions together with Y. Got it, alright. Disco's lost cousin. Oh, so many relatives being found on today's stream. I really love this character design. Also, I really like the 4x3 or kind of square aspect ratio window with the notes indicated on the right there. Oops. Okay, I need to go that way. Nice. Also, I love the musical aspect. You can hear the BGM changing, and we have a really nice electric guitar sound. I think I'm going to need a little bit extra air. I don't think I have enough height there, but the arrow is indicating this is the way to go. Vinten says you can also dash sideways. Yeah, I spotted that. How did I do it now? There we go. Because you kind of cue it up, as indicated with the musical note. Time it better. Okay, got it. Agreed, Disco. The 4x3 aspect ratio is really cool for this. Okay, let's try again. Press Y when you see the red square. Right, yeah, I see. That would have done it. I got the last one pressed at the right time. Oops. Ah, so close! Definitely tough. I think a little too early there with the last two. Chilipa says, come on, Dom, get in the rhythm, heaven spirit. Ah. Almost. You can pause mid-air after each jump. Yeah, I think I'm accidentally triggering the next jump without meaning to. There we go. It's because I was still pushing on the stick. I see. I need to let off the stick. And then press Y. There we go. Ah! I pressed the wrong one, but we got it. Almost. Buster says, first... Oh. Not quite first try. We did have a real first try moment earlier. Wubba dubba dubba, is that true? Yeah. Deki 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 deska. No! Whoa, you go, big guy! I just gotta believe! Pose for the fans! Urgh. Why did that trigger 2? Eh, I wasn't even pushing the stick that time. Oh no, I've gone backwards. Jump. Y. Stick. Y. Stick. Y. Stick. Y. My drift reflexes are kicking in. I don't know what's going on here. As in... The behavior is a little different on the last note, I think. Okay, I wasn't touching my left stick then. Okay, I've got it this time. Feeling good about this. Here we go. Whew. All right, progress. First try. It's all right. We'll just edit all those attempts out. Oh wait, I think I need to go from underneath here to get that collectible, I presume. Eh? Oh, I need to let these recharge. Wait. Oh wait, am I not meant to go this way? Okay, I guess Vinten seems to be indicating not to go that way. Eh? And this car? Go the intended way. I'm not sure which way is the intended way. I think that way? Jumping down and then going around? We have an end of demo message for our little elevator man. Vinten, I apologize for struggling with the controls. I love this little dude. And I especially like having the sound of the guitar linked to the jump. And I cannot wait to see what you do next with Elevator Man. There is the code. Nice to see some new characters from Vinten, creator of Bin Knight. PJ says, I forgot to check the programming screen on my game. Alright, let me take a look, PJ. Oh, we at the top, won't it? Oh no, what happened to Sonic?
Help! Eggman crushed me! Ah, I'm melting under the midday sun of Green Hill Zone.
Here's the credits for the sprite work here. Crippling chili dog withdrawal, says Mustard. Nice, we've got some comments here in the programming screen. Thank you, PJ. Next up, who do we have? Let's take a look at the list. Oh, we have a very mysterious game. This one was sent in by Curb, and it is called question mark, question mark, question mark. That is Curb the sequel, as opposed to Explosion Curb. As in DZ Kirby. And the description says, "Thank you, Dom. Please play this last." Which we are about to do. Oh, Kev's Workshop says, before you play, I want to tell you something. Sure, go ahead. Spoiler text in the description is to be read when you finish the game. Difficulty, it can take 1 hour maybe. Approximation made by watching my little bro playing and rage quitting because he's bad at video games. Uh-oh! Curb says, I want to tell you something. Thank you all. Alright. Thank you, Curbs Workshop, for being here. Let's give this a go. I'm guessing it's going to be very tricky based on that description and also from Dallas's message there. Wormy headphones from Mustard. Alright, let's jump in and see how this goes. Look who it is! Oh. Wow, this is a real throwback. Oh, hang on, I have I can move on all axis. Curbs Workshop says Luigi Longlegs is back. Foxy says Dom is Z-axis challenge. It's true. I mean, they call him Luigi Longlegs, but I would probably call him Luigi Long Cap. I really love how these little Donkey Kong girders look. Longtime fans of GBG will, I'm sure, recall Luigi Longlegs from last time. Oh, I missed out on the extra question mark block. Mima? Looking like they're don't trip character. Who's that? Oh! Z-Axis Lee challenged again. Uh-oh. Oh, what did that say? Is there a bit of text there? Glad you approve, Mustard. Mustard said, engaging maximum zoom has never not been funny to me. Yeah, what was that text out of bounds there? I wonder whether that's something we see later or if it's a secret. Okay, phew. Very charming sprites, agreed someone. Really love the sprites and the animations here. Okay, this time I'm going to jump up. Never mind. Hey, Mima. Let's go low this time. Very nervous on these girders. DJ Dom on the ones and twos. Not again, I only just got over green. Well, at least we'll be reunited now. Okay, where to next then? Ah! Super Paper Luigi fell. I'm the DJ now. Eat, 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 eat. Come on. Okay, good. Yes, there we go. Recovery. So which is the route this time? I guess I do have to go along the top, because I think the DJ Dom, that was a dead end. Beep beep beedly doodle doop bomb. Aha, okay. So we can continue on the high path. Baby Town! Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's Luigi's birthday! Ah, brother, you made it! Dear Luigi, I baked you a cake. Oh no! We're fine. There is a link here. Link! Normally I wouldn't play a link hidden within a GBG game, but I trust everyone here, so let me have a look. U-T-U-B-E capital U PHDKJ9LG VO. Alright, let's see what this is. It's an unlisted video on Curbs Workshop's channel. Can I get this on screen? Oh, I'm gonna have to pause the music for a second. And then can I switch over to this? Weep. Alright, we'll have to leave it. Oh no, I was going to say we'd have to leave it in a window, but actually I can just pull up chat on my phone, I think. Do it quickly enough. Okay, let's see what this is. Kirby Super says the vid's a bit loud. Alright, I'll turn it down a bit. Alright, let's have a listen. How's the volume? Special thank you message to everyone who supported me. Who made me go that far. Let's look back at how it all happened. Wow, nice production on the video. Amazing! Ah! Curves Workshop, what a lovely sentiment to your video here. Let's just put it on for a second when I'm talking. So glad to hear that you've enjoyed your time with GBG so far. And really, really agree with your messages of how GBG is such a blank canvas, but everybody's generosity of knowledge and time and sharing is really what makes GBG so special. Very slick video. Chalupa says, GBG is so special, I wish Nintendo saw it that way too. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice, and we've talked about this before, it would be nice to get some updates with GBG, but honestly, the community has just been making the coolest stuff and continuing to find little secrets and little ways to kind of add more possibilities to GBG than we realized, even without any additional updates. This guy says, imagine if the vid ended with get mad dashed. Amazing. Thank you very much, Curbs Workshop, for sending this in, and I hope your programming endeavors outside of GBG serve you well. I'm sure they will. Let's drop this back down, because we've still got more of the game. Continue on with, I believe. Unless, or is this the end? This may be the end. I'll have to wait for confirmation. I fell! That's the end. Okay, got it. Amazing stuff. What a nice way to end it. I saw some comments saying it was like the end credits of the GBG anime, and I can definitely see that. Curves Workshop. What a lovely way to bring back Luigi Longlegs, and a very, very nice way to present your message to the community. There's the code for that one. Kirby Super said only Dom would fall off the level after all that. Gumby says, Dom, do you mind if we react to the video I put in off topic? Is now a good time? I don't know. Yes. Let me see if Discord is working on my computer though. Otherwise, we might have to find another way to send it. In fact, is it on YouTube or is it a Discord video? Because if it's on YouTube, try and send the link to me and I'll just grab it from chat. YouTube might try to block it, but I should still be able to see the link. It's on YouTube. Great. Yeah, Gumby, send it here because I can't get Discord on my computer at the moment. Hey, RJ, nice. Can't wait to see it. In fact, as long as it's not unlisted, I'll just be able to go to your channel. It's not unlisted. Great. Okay. All right, let's take a look at Gumby's Fall Guys fan highlight video. I haven't seen this yet. I do enjoy Gumby's fan highlights a lot. Bear with me while I just switch things around a little bit here. I mean, I'm going to give this a like right off the bat and full screen it. All right. Ready, chat? Let me know how the volume is. We're going to watch These Guys Be Fallen. Video Dojo fan highlight by Gumby. About 7 minutes long, so this will wrap us up for today, I think. This is the one we've all been waiting for. The final round of the stream. Good luck, everyone. Let's begin. Was this from the last one or the first one? All right, it looks like we lost someone. But we are in. It's full tilt Z. Run the balance across rows of 360 seesaws to reach the finish line. Play nice, everyone.
Ready.
This one's got a sweeper on it. I didn't even see. Okay, I'm good. I'm in. Gumby says this video also features my voice. Wow. Quick, Jez, let's get off this. There we go. Oh no, Fago has fallen, and so has Atomic Bug. Don't like those gates. Hey, Gumby. Alright, let's work together here. Got some nice height on this. Beautiful. Gumby is here. Yes. Alright. I need to tilt it back this way a little bit, I think. Gumby highlight featuring... Here we go. Featuring Gumby voice acting. Nice. Hey, Bori qualified. And so did Dallas, by the looks of things. Okay, I'm going to tilt it back. I'm going to go slow and steady here. Plenty of slots available. No! How can I fall there of all places? I'm just going to pause for 1 sec. Ballot in chat says, quick question, where would some good places, aside from the channel, for GBG game sharing and discussion with the community be? I'm a little bit biased, but I would say the Video Dojo Hub Discord channel, which is linked in the description, is a wonderful place to hang out and talk about GBG. But aside from that, it's not so much about discussion, but if you want to find other games, there is mygarage.games, which is a sort of online repository of GBG creations that people submit. So yeah, I think there are 2 places to get started. There are other Discords for GBG, but I am not a part of those kind of like GBG specific ones, so I can't speak for those exactly. But yeah, 100% would recommend, if you've got Discord, coming and hanging out with all the cool folks in chat in the Discord as well. And it is linked in the description of this stream and all my videos. Congrats to everyone that made it through. Oh, look at that. Gumby's poor bones. Whew. 6 qualified. Truly a bean massacre. Oh no, Gumby failed the same way as me. Congrats on making it through the hard part, Gumby. Maybe we'll do a final Z Dream one. Super Sus, who seems to have already been chomped from the waist up, doing remarkably well. Perhaps Super Sus is a little bit like a chicken. There we go. Going for the middle route. A bold choice onto the slimy slide. And in to qualify. Our final bean to make it through. It's Lily Leaper's Zed. Got to bounce your way through. I guess there's not really many places to fall here, right? So I think respawning is not going to be too much of a problem. But actually, we're going to do one more because we had quite a few people get disconnected at the start there. Oh, weird. Look at the strange shadow on Super Sus here where we can see their previous form. How's Dallas doing? Very close to the wall here. Very nice. Congrats, Superloo and Nintendalis. Congrats, Bori. I think Z-Tream is the perfect way to go out. We should always finish the streams with some Z-Tream. Slime Climb. It's unlikely that all three of the ones who can qualify here will make it. But good luck to all of them, of course. Dallas jumping over those logs like it's Frogger. Oh, Bori is out, it seems. Yep, Bori has been consumed by the slime. Hey, Pokecharles. Oh, Always corrects me there are frogs in Logger. I should have stuck with my gut on that one. This stage is filled with more slime than a 1990s kids show. And Super Sus is out! It is just Nintendalis and Superloo remaining in this climb to the top. Dallas has qualified and has made it to the final. If Superloo makes it in as well, then it will be Dallas versus Superloo. Frogs in Logger. I can speak. I'm good at talking. Hexagon for our final round of our penultimate game here. Here we go. Oh, this was the super intense finale, right? Let's see what strategies our finalists go for. Superloo's still on the purple blocks here, but Dallas carving out a really big space on the gold platforms. Honestly, it looks like by the time that Superloo falls, there won't be anywhere left on the gold platforms to land. But they managed to, on the thin section on the outside here. Looks like Dallas is going to be dropping down to blue now. With Superloo taking their time on these gold hexagons up here. Dallas carving the blue floor in half. Oh, a nice dive from Superloo, who has now fallen down to purple. Dallas is now in the prime position. Disco says this is going to be a long match with two people. This is exciting. Not only two people, but two people who seem to have very careful strategies in Hexagon here. Dallas can take their time and slowly and methodically clear off the blue hexagons here. I don't know whether a dive jump to that second set of blue would work. Superloo also slowly making their way round, but they are going to run out of hexagons on one side here eventually. Yes, we got a dive from Dallas. And they're falling down to the gold floor. Dallas moving fast now on the blue floor, rather than the kind of one-by-one jumping that we saw earlier. But Superloo is keeping that strat, and will run out of hexagons very soon. They're down to the gold floor. For the first time in a little while, we see both of our contestants on the same level as each other. Things could get a little spicy here. And they already are! Superloo is down to the next floor. Dallas remains king of the gold platform. Yeah, Superloo got spleefed. That's right, Gumby. Superloo going for the outermost ring of hexagons to buy themselves as much time as possible. Looks like Dallas is out of diving range on the gold floor here. So we've only got maybe 10 or so gold hexagons left before they do need to drop down to the blue. And Dallas jumps in ahead of Superloo. It's a big play. Superloo has fallen down to the purple already. Wow, that was a pro gamer move. Hang on. Dallas with the big play there. All that separates the two of them is one layer. It could flip-flop back and forth a few times before the end of this. It is all to play for. Really closing it down. in preparation for Dallas's eventual arrival. We've got a tumble! What happened there? It seemed that Superlou struggled with that jump, and they are now on the final platform. Their plays here are really critical. Eh? Very nice Gumby, and we get to see the new Gumby outro video here. So nice to get a recap of the Fall Guys stream in the truest sense, a real kind of highlight reel. Amazing stuff as always, Gumby, and so nice to get a little voice cameo. Did we, hang on, did we also look, just before we finish off, did we also look at the last... Not this one, you can go watch this one yourself, it's too embarrassing for me to watch. I think we saw all of these. Alright, I guess that will do us for today. Chat, thank you very much for hanging out once more for another GBG community stream. We are... Chalupa says, Dom, I think you missed that AC one. I definitely watched it. It was incredible. Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you. Gumby made a highlight of the first games channel, or games video I made on the channel. As great as Gumby's edits are, I do not want to watch this. Let's go.
Hey guys, this is Dom from Video Dojo.
Okay, wait. In my defense, I was sick when I recorded these. Hence my very croaky delivery.
Hey guys, this is Dom from Video Dojo. Here is my, it's probably one of my favorite Nintendo games. This is Animal Crossing for the Wii. It's pretty spectacular. So you can see my guy's got a little red nose and big eyes. Before I probably start, I just wanted to say that this one is really just a test. I'm still trying to figure out the emulator, so like the controls don't really work great. I mean, I have this game on the Wii, but you can't really...
That weird content aware scaled Reggie. Ghost of Reggie when I mentioned that it's an emulator is perfect.
Record from the Wii, so I thought I'd try and emulate it and see whether it works okay, because I think it's going to look terrible if I try and record the TV screen. So, I am this little guy here, and they told me to go to the town hall, like that. So, where's the town hall?
There are a couple of moments in this edit that genuinely had me weeping with laughter the first time I watched it.
I'm trying to use an Xbox controller to play this. Anyway, houses are all marked on here. Alright, so I gotta decide where to live. Could live near the museum, could live on the beach, could live here, I don't know why you'd want to live there, or I could live here.
See you, Poke Charles.
It's a tough decision. There's a lot of people who live down here. I'm going to choose right there. Let me just get the paperwork started for you. Let me just get the paperwork started for your new place, okay? In the meantime, why not follow your map and check out the houses, the house locations around town. Well, I can't read it all today, sorry. Once you find your furniture, your future... Oh, do you know how to open your map?
Also, Voxy with the shots fired after this was posted by Gumby to the Discord, quoting the I can't read today and being like, nothing's changed. I mean, you're not wrong.
Of course. God, do you think we're idiots? Yeah, let's go home. Oh, good evening. I suppose you must be the new face everyone's been talking about. Welcome, Toasty. Hey, my name's not Toasty. Get out of my way. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is my house.
Yeah, I had Melba.
Oh. It's, doesn't look great. Is this my house? I think it is. Cool. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Tom Nook. Ah, hello. You must be Tom. I don't think he would talk like that. I'd go, how was the house, hmm? You're very much liking it, aren't you? It's not great, Tom. They're all pretty terrible to begin with. Take your time deciding. I want this one though. I've decided. Although that frog's gonna be annoying if it just keeps running around my house.
The frog.
Well then, that decides it. From now on, this is your house, Dom. There's a character called Rossetti, who if you don't save before you finish, will like lecture you. God, this guy. No way. Alright, so my mission now is...
Wait, what did that say? Oh, it says floating frog, right? I remember from last time.
So we've got this little frog over here.
Gumby's eagle eyes spotted it.
Alright, let's talk to this guy. Jeremiah. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing with me, Dom. So,
Hey chat, I'm gonna do my best impression of this guy. Hey guys, me, Dom from Video Dojo. Welcome back.
last time when we left off,
How did I do?
I was
Probably gotta work
about
on
to
it.
talk to the villagers. So, spoke to this guy, Jeremiah the Frog. He likes to play the theremin. Let's go find some others. Yeah, so let's see. Melba. How's stuff working out for you so far, Dom? Everything.
Jaliba says, welcome back to AC with me. Gotta bring that intro
You
back.
can help you out, Toasty. God, stop calling me Toasty. I'm fine. Jeez. Let's just take a look at the message board. Get out of here, bird. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
2012 Dom, really not a fan of reading.
Whose house is this? Rosie. Alright. Come in, Rosie. Oh, look, Rosie's a cat. Oh, listen to some rock music. Alright.
Yeah, Mustard spitting facts in chat right now.
Like that dumb person? Cool. Rosie seems like a pretty cool cat. I'm gonna try to sneak up on him.
The most shocking thing about this is that
Yo,
so much of my material has not
And
changed
hey,
in the last
welcome
10
to
years.
Drift, brah. Oh, this guy's really cool. My name's Drift. Good to meet you, rookie. It's dark out, so you might want to wait till morning to check out the town. You could roll an ankle. I hate rolling ankles. I can't remember what these things are called, but they're like fossils that you find in the ground. They used to save your game in the old Animal Crossing games, but it's kind of decorations now. But you can make songs and stuff like that out of them, so it's cool. Oh, it's another cat. Listen to this. God, she's creepy. Look at her face. Yo, I'm out of here, Olivia. Oh, look at this guy. His head's huge.
Discus is MF Dom the Origins.
Dell.
Playing to an audience of one.
Oh, you new here? If you got questions about life in town, I got answers, Gronk. A cool dude.
Dallas says, took 10 years for Dom to find out what gyroids were called.
This is pretty cool. Yeah, if I was playing it in the morning or the afternoon, the music would be different. So it's really chilled out and cool right now. I can probably catch some of those bugs later on. I think there's a new Animal Crossing game coming out for the 3DS.
Whoa, leaking the updates here.
Oh, here we go, Nook's Cranny. Here it is. Let me know when you're done changing. Oh no, I'm gonna have to change in front of him. Oh, he's staring at me. Oh, look at this table. Man, that's pretty fantastic. Get away from me, Nook. I'm trying to change. Pockets. Come on. Come on. This is a problem. Come on. Oh no. Alright, I might have to leave it here. Bye.
Gumby, thank you for this highlight of my very first gaming video. I do want to say something kind of sincere about this. It's awkward, I'm sure, for all of us to go back and watch something that we did a long time ago. I'm just replaying the video here with the audio off for a minute. And I think I try very hard to remind myself that it's sometimes nice to go back and see these things, see not only how far you've come in whatever aspect, whatever your metric for that is, but also to see what hasn't really changed. And if you are working on a YouTube channel right now and you maybe feel like, oh, there's things I could improve about it, or there's things that I could learn, techniques I could learn, or processes I could learn, remember that everybody starts somewhere. And it may feel cringy to go back to your old stuff, but usually that feeling of cringiness is like seeing how much you've changed, or seeing how much the work that you've produced is closer to what you'd like. And I think what I want to say here is keep working on the things that you do, be proud of what you do, accept that they're not always going to be perfect, and that each time you make something new, you can work to make it better. And be kind to your past self too, because as I say, I always say this, but it takes a lot of courage to make something, and it takes even more courage to put that out into the world. So yeah, Gumby, I really do appreciate your highlight of this first foray into the world of gaming videos, because it forces me to watch something that I otherwise wouldn't. And I think it is useful. That's not my point, Mustard. We are going to have to wrap up now. I have overrun a little bit, but everybody, thank you very much for joining me for today's GBG community stream. If you're still watching and you would like to submit a game for the next community stream, make sure to head over to the Discord and keep your eyes for that stream channel to open up. I will be back next week with some more stuff, and of course we'll be playing more GBG very soon. I'm very excited for some streams that are coming up soon, so keep your eyes peeled, and thank you as always for joining me. For now, it is time to say bye-bye.